Party people, Fatboy family, what's good? You already know what time it is. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. The Fatboy Finesse is live again. Let's go. As you're coming in the room, drop a one if you can hear me. Drop your sin of the day. Let me know where you're watching from. You know what I'm saying? Drop a one if you can hear me. Drop your sin of the day and let me know where you're watching from. I'm here for a good time, not a long time tonight. Let's go. Let go. How was y'all weekend, man? How was your day? How was your day? I see you, James. I see you, Corey, Handyman, Frankie, Dutch, Larry, Will, Simone. What's popping with you? Oh, y'all layering up out here. Okay. GA in the building. Lego, Mr. Clark, both of them. Lego. That was shorter than I thought it was going to be. I don't know why they ended like that. Lego. Hey, I'm gonna have to add that to the list. I'm gonna have to add that to the list. Raphael, what's going on with you, man? In the middle of the Let go, let go, let go. Let's go, let's go. Woo. Let go, let go, let go, let go. Lego, 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 Lego. What's poppin' with y'all, man? Hey, it's another Monday, man. It's another Monday. So y'all already know what's popping, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend to tell another friend that Fatboy Finesse is live again, man. Hey, we got 31 people watching. Let's get up to 20 likes. Let's go ahead and hit it. Let's get that thing quick. Let's get that thing popping. As y'all can hear my voice, like this weather is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you can see it in my eyes. It's been that kind of weekend. It has been that kind of weekend. It's been busy. It's been busy. How are y'all, man? How are y'all? When I say I'm here for a good time, not a long time tonight, I know that never ends up going well, but I'm kind of serious. Simone, not you fighting sleep. You need to go to sleep, because I do too. I need to go to Jules. What's going on? KV, what's good? Wet cherry liquor. Who makes that? Wait a minute. Bohaboko. I'm trying to see what that be like. Floral, fruity, sweet, cherry, vanilla, alcohol. So it's boozy. Does it smell like lost cherry? If it's anything reminiscent of lost cherry, miss me completely. I don't like medicinal cherries. I don't like medicinal cherries at all. I can't stand it. But that sounds fire. That sounds D-Web, what's going on? Why am I not getting ready to watch the Panthers game, bro? Because I'm a Patriots fan, dog. I root for the Pats and the Bengals. And both of them are because of ties to LSU, because that's my favorite college football team. And we ain't got nothing to brag about this year. Nothing. That Vicks Vapor Rub been working. Bro, it's been so crazy. The good thing is this time I'm not like sick. Last time I was coming down with something. But for those of you who follow me on IG, you know, I had an event to host. Got a little rowdy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I lost my voice doing that. And yeah. Like, your boy is tired. I lost my voice doing that. And I got a lot of work to get done. So we gonna go through it tonight like we need to, because I got some other things I need to get done. I see y'all in the building, man. Sense, I see you in here, Ralph. Okay, I see everybody. You gonna be in my neck of the woods. Okay, bet. It don't smell like lost cherry. Okay, good, because neither does Penn State. It's a mess. I mean, but you know, Penn State has been Penn State. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Stro? Triumph of Bacchus. Speaking of Argos, new fragrance alert. I'm not really sure how to feel. The lights is kind of blowing that out. This is Fire and Desire. I thought it was going to be more of a, I thought it was going to be like their second freshie. I should have known by the name of Fire and Desire that probably wasn't going to be the case. You know. Yeah. Like, I sprayed a little bit of it, but We'll go through it again. I'm gonna act like it's the first time I smelled it because I was like, I don't know. Philly, man. Philly. Fire Sirianni and fired the Chip. Well, they don't like Chip in Philly. But Chip Kelly back in Philadelphia might be a real thing. For real. Offensive play calling is terrible. The offensive play calling in Philadelphia is terrible. And I don't know if Saquon has fallen off on purpose. I ain't never seen a running back hit a wall like that. It's like he's not even trying to run. So I was like, bro, I know they've been trying to save him, but I was like, then don't play the man, yo. Unless it's something he got incentives in his contract or something, but that joint is crazy to me. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. On your second bottle. God dog, bro. Wait a, whoa. Whoa. Boy, you drinking that stuff. That's crazy. Now, I love it. I don't know if I love it that much. And it crazy, I've worn this several times. It's so strong that there's no way I'm gonna get through a bottle of that anytime soon. And because I've been testing out so many other things, so I haven't really got to check. That's crazy though. Them Buckeye, man, bro, it's Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? It's Ohio State. Handy, yes, I did. Your stuff is out. Your stuff is out. I did get it. Kicks, what's good with you? Argo's just putting the oceans. Matter of fact, hold on. Have I tried? I got a 10 mil in the Discovery set. I haven't tried it yet though. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's too many fragrances out here. It's too many fragrances. When I say it's too many fragrances, it's too many fragrances. Bro, been criminal all year. The only difference between last year and this year is the OC. I mean, everybody can see that. And this is why Sirianni is not going to last in Philly, even as a Super Bowl winning coach, because he refuses to do what's necessary. You saw what Dan Campbell did. When Detroit was not looking like Detroit, Dan Campbell said, give me that. Give me that. Philly made me so mad yesterday. I think that's the reason the Chiefs won, because Philly lost. Man. Yeah, bro. The OC is terrible. The OC is terrible. What's going on, Kev? What's going on, Twan? You can never have too many fragrances. Yes, you can, bro. Yes, you can. Yes, you can have too many fragrances. If you don't wear every fragrance you have in a 90-day period, you have too many fragrances. At least once. I'm not talking about walking by and doing this right here. First of all, Argos, lay off the caps. Like, bro, they this is crazy. Like, I should not. I'm a big dude. Like, I should not have to pull this hard to get this junk off. Like, y'all might need to look at getting a magnetic cap at this point. It'll probably change the whole molding or whatever, but I'm like, dog. Like, I pulled the atomizer off almost the first time. But nah, you can have too many fragrances. I'm at that point where I'm like, yo, I get being a collector. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. I want to wear my fragrances. I think it's like clothes. I think, and people say this is seasonal. I think there are definitely some things you pack away winter clothes, you pack away summer clothes, vice versa, this, that, and the third. I would say a year for, I'm not gonna say a year for clothes. Like, I think that's solidified. So my thing is, if there are clothes that you have not worn in the year, you need to give them away. Give them away. Give them away. Like, give them away. You're not gonna wear them. You're a hoarder. You're not gonna wear them. You're not gonna wear them. You're not gonna wear them, man. You are not. You come up with every excuse in the world why you need to keep it. You're not gonna wear them. So same thing with fragrance. Same thing with fragrance. Same thing with fragrance. If you ain't worn it this year, give it away. Give it away. Don't give me that excuse. You come back. Oh man, it's been sitting for 2 years. Come on, dog. You only picked it up because somebody said something about it. I do believe there is such a thing as too many fragrances. Too many fragrances. That is why I'm of the ilk now, where it's like, stop buying full bottles. Like, if the math makes sense, get the 10 ml. If the math makes sense, get the 10 ml. And as you need to re-up, re-up. But the problem with that is decants don't look sexy on camera. Y'all keep doing stuff for people in the community. I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna be broke trying to keep up with the Joneses. Cause the Joneses ain't got it. They getting it for free. Well, not everybody. Let me not start that. But you got a lot of people getting it for free. And you out here making decisions based on, you know what I'm saying, a perception. Because again, with social media and in the court of law, possession is 9/10 of the law. In the world we live in, perception is 9/10 of the law. So we do a lot of things based on perception. So people will go buy a full bottle of something that they don't like and don't wear just to say they have it because of the perception, the perceived value or perceived worth, so they can stunt. Versus, you know what I'm saying, you just having a smaller decant and being like, bro, we got the same fragrance. You fronting, I'm not. You're never gonna wear it. I'm probably gonna run through this quicker. If it's something I really, really like, I'm gonna be intentional about it. And like I said, if it makes sense, sometimes the juice doesn't make sense. There are certain fragrances where it's like, yo, after you buy 2 or 3 10 mils, you probably just should have bought the bottle. You should have just invested the money. But there are a lot more situations where it's like, yo, just get the 10. Get the 10 mil. You know what I'm saying? And now we at a point, even if you're in the Middle Easterns, everybody decanting now. Everybody decanting Middle Easterns. You know what I'm saying? So listen, let me run this disclaimer real quick and then we're gonna be right back. Hey, let's get them likes up. I got 61 people watching. Let's get the likes up. Let's go ahead and get them up to 40. I ain't even say 50. Let's get them up to 40 before 7:30. Let go. And the opinions expressed in this program are those of my own and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities I represent or collaborate with. I love fragrance. There will be no clone slander, designer slander, or niche slander. Like what you like, love what you love. Most importantly, don't take my word for it. Get your own nose on. They gonna trip when they hear this. This guy. Nah, it ain't Jada. It's Fatboy, but you can call me Walt. Hey, let's cut up for a little bit. Here we go. That boy crazy. Call me Mr. Elixir. My nose is something sinister. I'm stone cold like a tombstone. I'm a finisher. Finisher. A fragrance that a finisher. Preaching about these oils like they holy. I'm a minister. Trying to set the record straight. Curve is the real king. Still got love for Grease. Savage make them girls scream. Can't forget that 1 million got me feeling real lucky. Call me Fatboy, but don't test me. It can get ugly. I'm trying to find a new cologne. I don't really know where to go. That boy out here singing, boy. Crazy work. Hey, get him again, fat boy. I'm a real fragrance reviewer from niche to designers. You can never clone Fatboy. I know that's right. I'm rocking with the czar and my homegirls, the oil lady. Paris, Milan, a little tougher than my other ladies. Renaissance man, though I never been to Harlem. Love a New York night like a crook, love a bond man. Belling out the game, but them call me a savior. Casting out these phonies, call me a demon slayer. In the words of my brother Dedrick Hicks, positive vibes. Positive vibes only. Beardson says, yeah, not gonna lie, I bought Nishane Neffs and didn't make sense. I rarely dress up in Neffs as a boss fragrance. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it's just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Kicks, I got you treatment plan coming. We'll do this. What's up, Car? Kicks, what is you talking about? I don't want to accept my addiction. I'm good. Keep them coming. Oh man. Hey, bro. See, all y'all talking about declutter. Yo, let me tell you something. Here's my thing with a declutter. Real talk. Now, I'm a bottle whore. Now, this is coming from me. I'm a bottle whore. So some things I have just for collection purposes. Like prime example, like Club Day in the Week. Hey, appreciate that subscribe, Sharita. Is that Sharita? I be seeing people names. I'd be like, Cause I only know one Sharita, and that's the boss. I only know one Sharita M, and that's the boss. So hey, I appreciate that. I don't know if that's her or not. It says Sharita M. I don't know if that's her or not, but it says Sharita M. I only know one Sharita, and I only know one Sharita M. Like one of the goats on the female side of Fragcom. Like legit. Her content is super fire. Like I'm gonna tell y'all something. Oh, real talk, no disrespect. I enjoy watching, not just because they women and not just because they look better than all of us. I enjoy watching female content more than I like watching men content. I don't know. It's different. It's more neutral. I don't know. It's something about it. Ain't no machismo in it. Ain't no ego. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. Maybe that's because I'm not a woman. I don't have to second guess it. All my ladies in the chat, I don't know how y'all feel about that. Hey, but a declutter, you ain't getting nothing good. Yo, real talk. Nah, I wouldn't even disrespect the fellow creator like that. Somebody that's in my circle, if I'm decluttering, if I'm gonna give you something, it's got to be worth it. Like, this sound crazy, respectfully. I did a crazy declutter. Like, some of the maintenance men in my community, you know what I'm saying? I hooked them up. I hook them up with stuff all the time. Like my nephews, the god kids, my uncles, OG, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I give away a lot of good stuff too. But when it comes to declutter, you know, it might be like, it ain't bad, but I'm not finna sit here and preach to y'all and then give you some Mason Alhambra, bro. That's not gonna happen. So don't ever look for that type of declutter from me. You know, now if you just want something for the purposes of content or something like that, that's different. But I don't even subscribe to that. I don't even subscribe to that anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because that's wild. That's wild. Yo, Dutch, you is crazy. You is stupid. Hey, what's going on, Percy? But nah, that was yeah. That it says Sharita M. I only know one. You know what I'm saying? So Sharita, if you are watching, I appreciate you. Nonetheless, but yeah, female, I don't know, it's just female content is better, but yeah. Fragrance is definitely hold on, what Kick's talking about? Fatboy, I'm stating a fact, no re. Hey, but yo, Kicks, are you not judicious in your, you don't give me vibes that you just be out here, be reckless with your buying. Like, I know people who, like, people have legit told me, they be like, bro, since I've been watching you, I done bought like 50 bottles. And I'd be like, that's not a compliment. I'm gonna tell you why that's not a compliment. Because I'm evolving. And what's gonna happen is you gonna get mad at me because you gonna buy something that I thought was really, really, really good at the time. And it's not to say it's bad now, But when you know better, you do better, and you find and you evolve to understand better options. And they're gonna be like, cause it happened. I did a short or whatever on I'm about to say Pegasus. Hercules. That Mason Alhambra, but that was like Herod. I was like, bro, at the time, it was fire. It did what it needed to do. Don't buy that. No, don't buy that now. Don't buy that. Don't buy that. There are better options out here as from a quality standpoint. Yeah, from a quality standpoint. Kicks is reckless. Hey, what's going on, Marion? Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. Is he reckless? Dang, bro. Dang. I can't be. You know what? I thank God. Now, y'all, some of y'all call it shilling. I call it favor. I literally wrote down and I prayed and I told God. And if I'm lying, I'm lying. I got 4 or 5 people that can literally vouch for me on this. They've seen me. I said, I want to dive more into niche. I just don't want to pay for it. I don't want to pay for it. I ain't trying to spend all that money. I like keeping money. It feels good to be able to spend money. I don't want to spend it because there are other things I'd rather spend the money on. And as much as I love fragrance, I'm addicted to tech more. I'm addicted to cameras more. There are other things. I might be more addicted to shoes than I am fragrance. And so, yeah, but I get it. I have been good. I have not spent that much money in November. I've been very good. I've been October. I ain't gonna tell you how much money I spent. I'm embarrassed to say, but November we slowed down. One of the reasons we slowed down is because Sin Explorer is right. Matter of fact, it ain't right around the corner. It's next week. It's next week. It's next week. Who is going to Sin Explorer? Drop a 1 in the chat if you're gonna be in New York next week, man. Drop a 1 in the chat if you're gonna be in New York next week. Drop a 1 in the chat. Scent Balls, what's good with you? Neiman's and Berghoff actually shopping. All the time, Corey. All the time. Yeah, all the time. Hey, let me speak to this real quick. Let me speak to this. Hold on, I'm gonna get to the Sin Explorer thing in a second, but let me speak to this. All right, let me tell y'all something. You know me, I wouldn't be me if I didn't address something. I do not work for Yam and Lil, okay? I don't have no money invested in the company. What they do is what they do. I don't lose no sleep on whether they make a sale or they don't make a sale. That is a collaboration and a partnership that I was blessed, you know what I'm saying, to be afforded after putting a lot of money in the brand. It's funny, people are saying, I'll be like, boy, you know how many fragrances I bought before I even, you know what I'm saying, started doing anything with them? But I need y'all to pay attention to something because I did post something the other day. Everybody, I didn't reply to none of y'all. A bunch of people was hitting me up, was like, yo, what's the tea? What's going on? What's the smoke? And I'd be like, see, y'all be thirsty. Y'all be thirsty for drama. But something was brought to my attention. It was old. It was like, when I say old, it was like 8 months old. But it was brought to my attention because, you know, somebody wanted something. And this is something, y'all have seen me do this. You have seen me get on this camera. You have seen me hold people's feet to the fire. You have seen me call people by their name, you know? And I'm like, yo, I'm all for keeping it a buck and keeping it at 100. But just know, you're going to reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. So if you're going to be 10 toes down, be 10 toes down at all times. Because you never know. Oh, that's upstairs. I'm about to say, am I tripping? You never know the person you have an issue with today could be holding all the cards tomorrow. All right. So I said all that to say, y'all funny. Even some of the people in this chat. And I've said this before, so this ain't nothing new. It'll be people in my chat that'll swear yam and lail is the greatest thing since sliced bread. And then you do what you do. You go in somebody else's chat and then you be like, yeah, man, that's why I don't like watching these reviewers, because they be lying. We gonna ride with Alexandria. You big dummy. I don't care if you rock with Yam. I don't care if you rock with Alexandria. I don't care if you rock with Dua. I really could care less. They all dupes. Now that make me sound like a hypocrite. No, that make me sound like the same energy I've been keeping all along. I'm like what you like, love what you love, buy what you buy. We arguing over dupes. Well, I'm not arguing. It's still a dupe at the end of the day, which means it has to be compared to something. Now, this is a sidebar from the whether, you know, you feel like the original, whether it's designer or niche, if it's not worth the price, if it's over, whatever. We're arguing over second place. I don't want nothing that's in second place. So it really be people that be like, F Yam, yo, I'm riding with Alexandria. I'd be like, okay. You still in second place? It's still a dupe. Like, it's still a dupe. I don't care. Good, bad, or indifferent. Like, it's still a dupe. You know what I'm saying? That made me sound like a schnob. It's like, no, that's just reality. It's still a dupe. That's why I tell people, like, if you a niche head, let people that wear clones do what they do. If you a clone head, let people that wear niche do what they do. Don't intermingle. Don't cross pollinate. You stay in your lane and I'm gonna stay in mine. If you don't like the two, I'm gonna just mind the business that pay me. If you like fragrance, then like fragrance. You know what I'm saying? And if you like, so that way we can have an honest conversation and say, you right. And you right. All right. Now go your separate ways. Simple as that. So I don't know why I always get thrown under the bus with this whole Yam and Lail thing. I have at least 50 bottled. I have at least 50, whether they full presentation, 30 mils or the 10 mils. How many fragrances have y'all seen me talk about? I know y'all people see that, you know, you see the ads and stuff everywhere. How many fragrances have you seen me talk about? I talk about what I like. And I talk about what I deem to be good. And I tell y'all, I stake my reputation on it. And usually what I think is good, I say it over and over and over and over again. So I'd be like, dang, bro, I be catching strays like crazy, which and don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining, I'm not mad, I love it, you know, because that means I'm doing something right. But I'd be like, bro, I don't work for them. Y'all mad at me, you gotta take that up with them. Now, if you, prime example, Will, Jims, and the Jason was live, what, last week or the week before last? This one was doing the roast. Genius, by the way. I don't know, pretty much we all kind of got the same people watching. If you missed that, you missed the treat. You missed the treat. But that's one of the things Will was talking about with Basic Instinct, which is their version of French to Finish. He don't like it. And I'm not mad at that. He's not the only person that I've heard say that. But then I know other people that love it. I love it. I stand by it. Look, I'm like Denzel. You know what I'm saying? But to each his own. We don't make people, y'all be mad at the wrong, let me not say y'all. I'm guilty too. We be mad at the wrong people. Oh, this is why I stopped watching influencers. Then make a channel so we can watch you. So we can critique and criticize you. So we can disagree and talk crazy on the keyboard. Make a channel. Start making content. I love to see it. I love to see it, man. I love to see you get behind this camera and this microphone. I love to see it. Please. So I can hear your opinion. I love to see it. But with that being said, as we continue to progress, because a lot of my time is changing, so the channel is not going anywhere. So don't take what I'm getting ready to say as morbid or anything like that. Fatboy Finesse is, we're not dying down. We're just getting ready to take things up to another level. But my channel is about to be more informational. I ain't reviewing fragrances no more. Like, what you mean? I'm not doing fragrance reviews anymore. I am the news. I know I said I want to be Netflix. I want to be MSNBC. I want to be CNN. I want to be Fox. I simply want to tell you what's going on. That's it. Because I don't have no dog in the fight. With most of this stuff, I don't have no dog in the fight. So, like, prime example, I'm getting ready. I'm gonna talk about this fragrance from Argos. I don't have no dog in the fight. I'm gonna tell you what it smell like. I'm gonna tell you what I get. I'm gonna tell you what I experience. I'm gonna tell you what the performance is, and I'm gonna tell you whether I like it or not. I'm gonna tell you, you know, I'm not, well, like, you should get your nose on it regardless. I don't want you to make any buying decisions based on what I tell you. Now that sounds crazy because I always say people don't buy products, people buy people. No, I'm telling you, like, you will not. And not because I care, but it's just like going into 2026, I was like, I'm done reviewing. I'm done reviewing. I'm done reviewing. Just understand what I'm saying. I'm done reviewing. It is strictly informational, as it always should be. For most people, they've always taken it that way. Cause you know, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? You got to get up here, you know, you get an intro, this, that, and the third, and read. Have y'all noticed? I don't read notes anymore. I don't tell y'all what's on the screen. If I know, I know. If I detect it, if I smell it or whatever, you know. I don't have a bloodhound nose, but our nose is getting better. It's getting better. There's some things we can just detect. I don't mind being wrong, but I get nothing from sitting here. If I had a piece of paper, but I'm gonna take this box for instance. I get nothing sitting here being like, all right, such and such, such and such, such and such, because you can do that yourself. You know what I'm saying? So for all of my people that want to be fragrance reviewers, or you want to be better, stop reading the stuff. Don't read nothing else. If it's not pertinent to the viewer needing to know, don't read anything else. Don't read. You ain't gotta lie. If you read it, if you went to Fragrantica, if you went to the website before you did, it's fine. It's cool. But you ain't gotta read nothing else. Just tell people, what do you get? What are you experiencing? Who is this for? What is the situation you see me wearing this in? Like, if you're going to influence me, help me make a very rational decision. If I'm going to start unfollowing every person, especially on IG and TikTok, that I see, this smells fresh, this smells sweet. I don't want to see it on my timeline no more. I'm done. I can't take it. It's about to drive me crazy. Bro, everything smells fresh. Everything smells sweet. Everything smells like this. It smells warm. What does that mean? Because that could smell like a hot summer day, or that could smell like a hoodie. That could smell like a Snuggie. That could smell like sex. That could smell like you ain't washed. That could smell like feet. That could smell like Thursday, Thanksgiving. It could smell like winter. It can smell like what does it smell warm smell like? I know what you're trying to say. I can deduce that from what I know that what's in the fragrance, but the average person can't. And I get those are things that you try to, you know, get people, that you try to correlate with the common people. The average people that watch us are not just the average consumer. Most of the people that watch our content, they have some recognition of fragrance or whatever. People that don't, they go shop in the store. So we gotta start understanding that as the market continues to change and the industry continues to change. It smells fresh. Tell me something I don't know. It smells sweet. What kind of sweet? There's a lot of different things out here that are sweet, but what kind of sweet? Like, we talking like Bojangles sweet tea sweet? We talking like House Party Kool-Aid red sweet? We talking like all of these people that's putting 10 pounds of sugar in their candy yams or bread pudding sweet? Like, what kind of sweet we talking about? It's levels to it. So I want to hear about the levels. I want to hear about the levels. If you're going to do it, separate yourself. Separate yourself. Now, that's just me. That's just my preference. I'm just telling you what my preference is. And if I'm telling you what my preference is, that means you can hold me to that, right? You can hold me to that. But I didn't tell y'all what my sin of the day was. I don't know. I got on a lot. Actually, I can't talk about my sin of the day. It's something I'm testing out. Question. And let me get back to Sin Explorer. Do y'all like tea fragrances? If you like tea fragrances, drop a 2 in the chat. If you like tea fragrances, drop a 2 in the chat. There is a tea fragrance that I'm currently testing and trying out that is amazing. Tea is a note, it's an accord that a lot more people are starting to use more and more and more. And don't tell me that Imagination is a tea fragrance, because it is, but I'm like, yeah, let's get more sophisticated. 1.5. Okay, 2. Okay, all right. Y'all rock with tea. All right, bet. Church's chicken with a side of monkey balls with it. When they say sweet, they mean sweet like I got this bottle for free and I'm a block. Yeah, I mean, speaking of free, I'm not a hater. I probably shouldn't say this. PR is PRing out here. Some of y'all are going to make it impossible to watch you. If you post more than one PR video in a day, I would personally advise you to stop. Don't let these brands trick you. One a day is enough. One a day is enough. Because your audience is out here looking at you crazy. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. One a day is enough. I don't want to be scrolling and it's like PR, all in the same day. What's the rush? You don't like Leon? You don't like Leon Thomas? We can't take our time, you know? Like, y'all, there's some people out here that's on I'm talking about an epic run. Like, doggone, bro. And again, it's dope when you get it, but you gotta know how to position yourself, because now you just look like a made man. And that does more damage in the long run than it does in the short. That's not good. What do I think of Nitro Elixir, the silver bottle? It's cool. It's cool. Yeah. I have it. It's cool. All right. Y'all are getting into my conversation. All right. So let's go back. Let me go back. Did I see any ones in the chat? Let me go. Let me hit one. Let me search for one. Who said they was going to New York next week? Dang. KV, Jims, Kev, Corey. Yo, Handy Car and Corey. Y'all are going to Sin Explorer? Bro, here's the crazy part, Dutch. What I figured out is that when you do ads, it lets you retain the full value of the resolution. The crazy part is I've never sent like the video directly to them. They usually end up clipping it or downloading it or screen recording or whatever they do. Yeah. So only 4 y'all are going to Sin Explorer? Dog, boy. With 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang. Dang. Oh, you was joking. You get KV. All I know is this. It don't look good. Hear me. Listen to me when I tell y'all. I always have y'all best interest at heart. That's all I'm gonna say. You ain't gotta listen to me. You ain't gotta listen to me. I think you should, but you ain't gotta listen to me. It ain't a good look. It ain't a good look. Don't let the and honestly, it's not even the brands. It's the middleman. It's the agent. It's whoever you working with. Because I always tell y'all, PR ain't all PR. Sometimes it's liquidation. You know, so be careful. Be careful. All right. I can't talk about the sin of the day, but I will tell you, clock that T. Pause. I think y'all gonna like it. All right, let's talk about the weekend real quick. Bro, y'all have seen me talking about this. You see the dent is growing. What is going on with my... You see the dent is growing. This is from Thana. This is EI, that andele mama EI. This is my favorite fragrance right now. And this dent is going to continue to grow, but it's going to grow slow because it's strong. This is hands down. So for those of you who may not be caught up, this is what the full bottle looks like. All right. This is the full bottle. This hands down is the most complimented fragrance I have ever worn in my life. And I've only had it for what, a week or 2 weeks? Ever. Now, caveat, all of those compliments came in one place at one time from like different people. I'm talking about different people that came up to me. I stopped counting after about 25, 26, 27. But I dare to say I at least between 40 and 50 compliments the other night. So I told y'all I was going back and forth on whether I was going to wear Tuxedo Society. All right. I was going back and forth and I thought real hard about it. Especially once I put that jacket on. I thought real hard about it. Matter of fact, I want to spray this now, but I got some other stuff I need to try. I love this stuff. I'm addicted to this stuff. This stuff is good. However, this right here is my new crack. Oh my, this stuff is so good. This stuff is so good. And the crazy part is, so you got the little travel joint. Everybody kept asking me, they was like, what the heck is this? And like, why is it so heavy? Because it's real, it's gold plated. 10 karat, this is 10 karat gold plated. Like this joint is heavy. I don't think you can fly with this or whatever. So those of you who are going to be in New York, yeah, come find me. Come find me. Get your nose on this. Come find me. Come find me. And shout out to, I think Kev went live the other night. I still got to catch the replay because I've been super busy. Shout out to Kev. I think Kev went live the other night. He talked about it. I think John talked about it. There's going to be some conversations going on this week. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that. Those of you who know, y'all let me know if I can pub that. Can I pub that tomorrow? Yeah, Thana Fragrances. What's going on, Best Melon? Yeah. Apparently, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, Mary. Ooh. Side note, those of you who are going to Sin Explorer, Am I going live from Sin Explorer? Come on, Stro. You know me. I hope they don't put me out. Hey. I'm going to be up there Thursday, KV. So I'm going to be up there the whole weekend. I'm going to be up there Thursday. I might come up Wednesday, but I'm going to be up there Thursday. Did y'all vote? Did y'all vote? Can I tell y'all? Let me see if it'll let me vote twice. Yeah. Can I pub that? If I can pub it, let me know. I'll pub it. If not, I'll keep my mouth shut. Okay, bet. So, tomorrow, Sips and Sniffs. Corey will be on with Sips and Sniffs tomorrow. You do not want to miss that live. You do not want to miss that. Well, Caden, it kind of has some similar things going on with it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you can only vote if you're registered to attend, but I'm about to do something shiesty. Yeah, I'm about to get in trouble. I want to see if I can go back. Can I vote twice? So Sin Explorer has an award ceremony. And so it's in the final phase. They've narrowed down 5 categories. I don't know if it's going to let me. Let me see. I couldn't. Man, if I get in trouble for this, I'm in trouble. What's good, John? Is it going to let me go? It's going to let me go through it. Okay. Heck no. No, sir. No, sir. All right. Can I share this? All right. I'm not going to share it because I don't want to get in trouble. I'm going to just talk. So these are the finalists. Don't y'all snitch on me. These are the finalists for Fragrance of the Year. Make sure ain't nobody recording me or nothing. From room 1015, we have Love-O-Matic. From Commodity, we have Milk Orchid. From Amouage, we have Decision. From Unui, we have, I'm going to say Kimin Demon. Kimin Demon, X straight. Chemin Demon, or it's Kimin Demon. And then from Fugazi, however you want to say it, we have Vanilla Haze. I'm shocked that made the list. I'm shocked Vanilla Haze made the list. I'm shocked Milk Orchid made the list. I was like, what is going on? I was like, okay, I'm out the loop because I have smelt 3 of these. I have not smelt Decision from Amouage, so I can't speak on that. But yeah, Milk Orchid, like the Commodity line is cool. It's just, it's I don't know. It's different. All right, so I already voted, but they're making me vote again. So I'm gonna just choose one. All right. Rising perfumers. All right, rising perfumers. You have Susie Laheli, which is basically from Amouage. You have Michael Paul from Day 3. I don't know why he's considered a rising star perfumer at this point. Don't make sense to me. You have Margot from Sarah Baker. You have Quentin Hernandez from QE. It's either Q or QE. I heard his stuff was dope. I seen people talking about it last year. And then you have Jessie Park from Elysian. I have a feeling she's gonna win. Elysian has put a lot of money behind their product. Yeah, women do love Vanilla Haze, but you know. I recently learned that the main company in the UAE decided not to proceed with the US launch. Consequently, the Street Scent Privé collection will not be available stateside. Scent Boss, where you hear that information from? Oh, this is definitely true. This is definitely true. Now, Mike, I don't think Mike won that award. Mike won Fragrance of the Year, but I don't think that award. Boy said without commodity, we don't get. What up, SB? Yeah, go root for your home team, man. All right. I can see Susie winning. I can see Susie winning. All right, let's go to the next one. Brand concept and portfolio. So basically, which of the brands below has demonstrated the most originality, innovation, overall utmost quality, and diversity? City Rhythm, Arquiste, Lorenzo who is calling me? Lorenzo Pizzaglia, Goldfield and Banks, or Amouage? Perry, I got it from Hair Depot in Raleigh. So you got Amouage, Goldfield and Banks, Lorenzo Pizzaglia, Arquiste, and City Rhythm. I had to make the face, Simone. Because it said, which brand has demonstrated the most originality, innovation, and utmost quality and diversity? You know, so I think that could be a toss-up. I think that I think that could be a toss-up. I can tell you who's not winning though, and if they do win, I know they paid a lot of money to win it. All right, brand ethos and approachability. In your opinion, which of the brands below has demonstrated the strongest ability to connect with and listen to consumers, fostering a more accessible, inclusive, and approachable experience within the world of niche perfumery? Got to Madi. What's going on, Rock Boy? So you have Day 3, Free Yourself, Sniff, Arquiste, and Commodity. Day 3, Free Yourself, Sniff, Arquiste, and Commodity. That whole brand ethos and approachability. I mean, I feel like Commodity, I think Day 3 could win that, but I feel like that's going to be a Commodity award. I think it depends on the people that's going too. It depends on the people. That's what I'm saying, man. It depends on the people that's going. Yeah, that was a super weird lineup, SB. All right. Best storytelling. I'm kind of shocked at this. In your opinion, which of the brands below most effectively uses fragrance and storytelling to evoke emotion, express identity, and create lasting connections? Arquiste, Un Nuit Nomad, Amouage, what's going on, Nelson? DS and Durga, or Mimo Paris? Who is the best storytelling? Best storyteller: Arquiste, Un Nuit Nomad, Amouage, DS and Durga, Mimo Paris. No, I've never smelled anything. Scent Boss, I'll get back to you on that, but it's gonna be available stateside. You ain't got to worry. Yeah. Amouage doesn't really put a lot behind their story. I've never smelled anything from Arquiste. So yeah. All right. Up and coming niche brands. Up and coming niche brands. In your opinion, which of the up and coming brands listed below has shown the most impactful results overall and demonstrates exceptional growth potential in the coming years? House of I'm gonna just say Era. House of Era, IYRAH, House of Era. Elysian, Sniff, City Rhythm, Tomovici. I don't know why Tomovici. How old is Tomovici? I thought Tomovici has been around for a little while, so I don't know why they're on this list. I don't know what the qualifiers are for this. To me, I would think it has to be based on age. But House of Era, I see Elysian everywhere. I see them everywhere. Sniff, I've been seeing more of as late. We know City Rhythm is everywhere. And then you have, look, I sound like Kevin Stefanski yesterday when he was trying to reward, give props to Shador. Yeah, we shout out to City Rhythm, you know. What up, KB? Okay, cool. Arquiste is a good brand. Rodrigo Floro, who made most of the John Varvatos for. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. I gotta tap in with them when I go. Yeah, because this will be the first time me getting literally. I have seen Elysian everywhere. Walt, have you ever put your note? Yes. When I was at the fragrance event at La Perfumery and a couple of other times. All right. Retail distributor finalist. In your opinion, which of the retailers or distributors listed below has demonstrated the greatest vision, engagement, brand portfolio, customer service, and overall value to fragrance consumers? So you have Emmanuel, which is in New York, Perfumology, which is in Philly, Scent Bar, Zigo, even though I always say Zygo, that's in San Fran, and then Euro Perfumes. That's actually a good one. I could see either Emmanuel or Perfume, but yeah. Ombre, Nomad, and Imagination. That's a crazy combination, fam. Yeah, so best retailer or distributor. I wonder what the qualifications are. I'd be interested to know what are these qualifications? And Ralph says Euro Perfumes. Okay, this is the first time I'm actually hearing of them. But I know everybody except for Euro Perfumes. Let me look them up real quick because I've never heard of them. Do they ship to the US? Oh no, they're a distributor. Oh, they're in New Jersey. Who these folk? Let me see what brands they got. Oh, dang. Okay, they got, okay. Casamarati, Serjoff, Libra d'Orange, Juliet Has a Gun, Matiere, Mason Crivelli, God, dog, man, Sarah, MFK, Roja, Thameen, Juicebox, Fugazi, VM, Nasamato, Ordo Parisi. They got a nice lineup, yo. They got a nice lineup. I give it to them. I know I'm about to get hit copyright. I don't like that song. I like the vibe, but every time that junk come on, boy, Apple be trying to get you, boy. They got a nice brand list. I'm gonna tell y'all something though, and I ain't saying it just cause that's my guy. I ain't even finna put his business out there in the street, but Black Aroma brand list is crazy. Portfolio is about to be stupid, but I like this list. I can't argue with that. I like this list. I could see them. I could see. That's a nice. That's some good diversity. That's some good diversity. That's some good diversity. Okay, so I didn't know they're right in Jersey. This, I promise you, it's the first time I've ever heard of them. First time I've ever heard of them. Okay. Okay. They also own Commodity. Okay. Cool. Ooh, so they own Twisted Lily. Okay. 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 You putting me on. You putting me on. That's good. That's good information, Raphael. I appreciate that. Okay, Euro. So it says the official and exclusive distributor for leading independently owned. Okay. All right, bet. All right, bet. I know y'all sick of me talking. We get ready to talk about some fragrances before I get out of here, but yeah, I just wanted to. All right. This is what I think y'all want to get to. Hold on. Let's switch songs. That vibe is kind of hard. Yeah. Yeah, I like that better. All right. Digital Voice of the Year. If I'm not on this list next year, I ain't never making another video as long as I live. I'm done. I'm retired. Now I'm just playing. All right. This is the list. I mean, you know, I'm going to do my own awards. I know I really am. Like my last live of the year, we're going to have an award ceremony. Digital Voice of the Year. In your opinion, which of the content creators below has maintained a consistent and relevant digital presence in niche perfumery for at least 12 months, making a notable impact in 2025 by advancing the conversation and deepening appreciation for the art of fragrance? I'm gonna read that one more time. Maintain a consistent and relevant digital presence in niche perfumery for at least 12 months. All right. Number one, we have Fumi. Fumi Monet. Fun Me. How do you say her name? I always say Fumi. Or is it Fun Me? But I promise it can't be Fun Me. I don't never know how to say her name right. I always say Fumi. I really just say Monet. But out of Dallas. So Fumi out of Dallas. Y'all should know who that is. All right. Number two is Emma from Perfumerism. Emma from Perfumerism. Yo, you crazy. Number three is Angel, which is Cubano. All right. Number four is Sebastian, the perfume guy. Fun Me. Gotcha. Thank you, Raphael. And then Steven, which is Redolescence. What's going on, Mills? So either Fun Me, Emma, Angel, Sebastian, or Steven. I'm going to tell you why this is tough. I like everybody. I really respect and I rock with everybody on this list. The two people I really gravitate towards the most are either Angel or Steven. Let me say Cubano or Redolescence. You all have heard me say this as of late. They just talk about the juice. I feel like Red Adolescence is gonna win this award. If this is based on the people that are going to Sin Explorer, I feel like Red Adolescence is gonna win this award. I like Sebastian. I really do like Sebastian's approach, but I feel like Red Adolescence is gonna win this award. Nomad, what's good with you? Now that's just me. Appreciate that, Keyshawn. I think, to your point, Jason, I don't know if Cuba is gonna get that love, because a lot of people have a love-hate relationship with Cuba. A lot of people have a love-hate relationship with Cuba. But again, I don't know. This is all dependent on the voters. But I think I wouldn't be mad at any person on this list winning. I think Sebastian may be the most deserving this year out of this list. But Steven, I don't know, bro. Red Adolescence has maintained a consistent and relevant digital presence, making a notable impact. I mean, that's tough, man. That's tough. I guess, yeah, that's tough. You would think that, Stro, but good stuff. I don't think this is a popularity award though. I think this award ceremony is I hate to say this. Y'all will get what I'm saying when I say this. I think this is politics. That's why I don't think Cuba's gonna win. If this was a People's Choice Award, Angel by a long shot. But I think either Red Adolescence or Sebastian. Yeah. All right, bet. Good stuff. Good stuff. Chatbot gonna wreck the vote. Yo, I don't think I'm gonna use Chatbot for that. I think I'm gonna just put it out. You can nominate. I think we'll do it legit. Like, you can nominate, and then out of the nominations, and then we're gonna narrow. I'm gonna do it just like that. We're gonna narrow it down to finalists or whatever. That's why I said it's I think it's gonna be politics, yo. I ain't mad at that. Like, that's what I'm saying. Cuba is not a lot of people's cup of tea. I rock with Cuba though, because Cuba is just gonna be Cuba. And Cuba does not apologize about being Cuba. I can appreciate that. Like, you all have heard me say this. Like, as far as people that I've really studied and paid attention to in 2025, it's been Cuba or Red Adolescence. They have mastered talking about the juice, not about whether it's a clone, not about the Middle East versus the United States. Like, I can't take that conversation no more. It's about to drive me crazy. I can't take it. It's Simone crazy. I can't take. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing about it, bro. Just talk about the juice. Just talk about the juice. Just talk about the juice. Even if it is a clone, just talk about the juice. Like, let it go. Like let it go. To me, they have mastered that better than most of the people that are out here today. And that's what I'm saying. You either hate them or you love them, you know. But nah, let's keep it a buck. Let's stay on this for a little while. Let's make our own list real quick. Who do y'all feel like, and I'm not just talking about our cul-de-sac, but erase this list. If you had to say what content creator has been the most impactful in, I'm talking about across Fragcom, not just our block, but across Fragcom. Because I'm not like 2025. It's hard to argue against Cuba. It's hard to argue against Redolescence. I know impact is very subjective, you know, because if we talking numbers, ain't nobody competing with Ashton. But I think that's just by default. But Ashton don't do nothing outside of YouTube. So I think that's the thing where it's like, that's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, Cuba and Redolescence kind of make up for it on the, boy, this is my junk. They kind of make up for it on the social side. I don't know. So what y'all think? What y'all think? I'm too new. I'll go in the corner. Gents, aromatics. Smell good. Okay. Hey, I appreciate the love. How many on the list? It's 5. 1, 2, 3. It's 5 on this list. Nah, that's facts, Stro. That's why I like when I say I study. That's why I'm like, if you've noticed, if you really have been paying attention to me in 2025, you notice my approach to fragrance has changed. Prime example. This fragrance right here has to be the most diabolical, divisive fragrance that we've had in the last eon. This fragrance right here got people in such an uproar. And I'm like, for what? Because again, I ain't gonna call no names, but somebody really talked about this in terms of girl line. And that's where we get in trouble. Y'all have got to stop. Talk about the juice and let the people in the comments in the chat come to their own conclusions. Don't start no drama. Because this is not, if you smell Vanille Plentiful, this is not a 1-to-1. But it doesn't have to be. Put it to the side. This on its own, I love it. That Lily of the Valley, there is not a fragrance on earth that smells like this, which is why I'm like, I still think it was a mistake. Mason Azrar is not this good. I hate to say that. I hate to be disrespectful. They're not this good to pull off something like this. Now you got people mad, upset in their feelings, talking junk about fragrance reviewers and all this kind. I'm like, oh my God. Y'all about to crucify folk. Put some noodles and honey buns in. I agree with that, Raf. So here's what I will say. It depends on how you define close. I think if you say it's close, you know, I think there is seriously, we have to start talking about our sensory receptors. The Lily of the Valley note is so strong in this fragrance. There is no way you can say this is close to the OG, because the OG does not come off like that. It does not. It smells amazing. But this is like the most luxurious, sweet vanilla shower bath you have ever taken in your life. It's like if you took Vanille Planifolia and dumped like a bottle of Irish Spring in it or something. Like, it's soapy. I love it. But it is not as dark. It is not as rich. Maybe rich is a bad word because this is rich in its own right. But to me, it's not a replacement. It's not a replacement. It's not, and that's what I'm saying. Like, don't, because people gonna ask, well, how close is it? I don't know. Find out. Find out. But the women, honestly, they upset, bro. Vanilla Aura or Vanilla Seduction, both of them. Now I'm gonna tell you what, as much as I like Seduction, I mean, Aura, this plum, bro. This plum is good. This vanilla, like this is what it says it is. Like this is sexy. Like honestly, I will probably end up liking this more than that one. That's just so different and unique to me. I'm crazy about it right now. But this is fire. I think you do yourself a disservice if you don't get both of them together. I appreciate that, Will. I appreciate that. Aromatics has changed the game with how far a content creator can go with these companies and really show the impact influence. Yeah. He's doing better. And I don't judge anybody for what they do. I just want Neeb to chill out. I just want Neeb to talk about the fragrance. I don't need, every time Neeb start talking about something, he gets angry. I be like, bro, you ain't, and that's not me telling another man how they should do something, because I'm pretty sure people feel the same way about me. And it kind of make me chill out, because I'll be like, dang, bro, what you mad about? Like, don't buy that trash right there. Buy this instead. I'll be like, yo. I'll be like, is it that serious? It's entertainment though. I like flan. I like flan. Aromatics has grown fast. What you talking about? Where you been at? Grown fast? Like when you say it's grown fast, what do you mean? Like you just start following Neeb? Because that ain't fast. Neeb been putting in work for a while. Flan is the new Cuba. Just not as entertaining. Yeah, Flan is the new Cuba, just not as he doesn't have the entertainment value. Bro, Neeb be mad for no reason, bro. What's different is Neeb doing compared to Ash and Michael, huh? All right, hold on. Mine is I got that, like I'm about to bust. I'm about to pause. Gems. I'm trying to find the bottle when I go to New York. I'm on a mission. My official top 3 people to watch and also review. I appreciate that. My list will be 20. Strictly, Walt, Neeb, Kyle, Fragrance Fan, and I'm still buying Sips and Stips. Got to pay them for what they do to the cold cream. Yeah. I appreciate that. Like, Kyle is interesting. I'm gonna tell you the danger. Here's the danger when you get too big. Pause. You start smelling stuff that you get stuff mixed up. And I've been noticing a lot lately. I'm like, now I get it, fragrance is subjective, but I'm like, I think you need to take a break for about a week. I'm like, I hope you put some money to the side, because I know for some of these people, taking a week off could be the difference between you getting fired and not having a job for a year or not. They make that much money. But I'm not questioning people and their credibility. I'm saying I think they have a serious case of nose fatigue that I have noticed in November. Because I'm looking at some people like, that don't smell like that. Like, this ain't about being subjective. Like, that does not smell like that. So I'm probably more concerned than anything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably more concerned than anything. Kyle is interested on the ASMR. Yeah, like, I can't speak on that. I can't speak on that. I can't speak on that. Hey, what is Vanilla Voyage? I don't even know what Vanilla Voyage is. What is Vanilla Voyage? That's by Gulf Orchid? When did this come out? Oh, this is supposed to be like a Bianca lot? Count me out. So, edit without even smelling it. This is what I would tell you. 2 totally different vanillas. Vanilla Voyage probably is going to be something milky and lactonic. Planifolia smells nothing like that. Planifolia gets you somewhere to more of a tobacco style of vanilla. A plant, medicinal. I want to be careful how I say that, but yeah, more that route. This is probably going to be on the other side of the world. Yeah, they ain't even, I don't want no parts. And it took the longest time for that Bianca Latte DNA to kind of grow on me. I still don't really care to smell it. If I'm gonna go for a quote unquote milky or any level of lactonic type of vanilla powder is enough for me. And that's as far as I'm pushing it. Well, Raphael, here's the thing. I don't know what they're wearing, but I can tell you what, something is off. You know how people had long COVID? I think we need to look into that. I think we need to look into that. How people had long COVID. I think people got long nose fatigue. Cause I'm like, that don't smell like that. Like, prime example, and I wasn't even trying to be funny and correct him. He probably didn't even pay attention to my comment. But the green bottle, of King of Kings, what's over there somewhere? He kept saying was Summer Hammer, and I was like, no, it's not. That's not Summer Hammer. And I mean, he said it on 3 different occasions. I mean, like when I said it on 3 different occasions, he said it on 3 different occasions. And I was like, that's not Summer Hammer. It's Passion Island. Summer Hammer is the Private Blend Chapter 1. So I'm not here to judge because we're not perfect. We all make mistakes, but I'm like, are you smelling it? Like, did you act like, cause I get it. We get busy. I've done it, but I'm like 3 different times within a week. I was like, that's not Summer Hammer. Like you can go ask Luis. I was like, I don't know if Luis sent it to him or whoever sent it to him, but I was like, that's not Summer Hammer. It don't smell nothing like Summer Hammer. So yeah. So that's why I said I was more concerned than anything. And I've been seeing Kyle do some similar stuff where I was like, that don't smell like that. Like he'll smell a fragrance and then he'll be like, it's gotta be this in it. And I'm like, bro, you have smelled way too much to think that. Like, So, you know, that's neither here or there. I don't want nobody, I'm not cracking on folks, you know, like I normally do. I'm real chill tonight. But yeah. $40. Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. I think there are a lot of bad samples. That could be it too. That could be it too, because I'm like, that don't smell like that, bro. I was like, yo, I'm like, Oh, all right. Speaking of which, let's talk. We ain't really talked about no fragrance today. Let's talk about some fragrances. All right, so I'm gonna come out with my own fragrance one day, right? So I have the utmost respect for people that come out with their own lines. So here I have all of Neeb's new stuff. So we have Tease Me. All right. So we have Tease Me. Now, from what I've heard, this is basically, I'm gonna just do this on skin. This is basically kind of starts off with this imagination thing going on and then kind of dries down into just this really dark tea. Now on my skin, there is something very green in the opening with Tease Me. There is something very green in the opening with Tease Me. And this is really like a first impression. There's something green. I don't know what it is, but there is something green in the opening with Tease Me. It almost comes off like some type of tomato leaf. So you know how Blockade or Midnight, whatever the Banana Republic joint is, it's something green. But so like you get quote unquote imagination feel. I see that what people have talked about, but what I haven't heard people talk about is, and maybe it's just my nose, there's something green here in the opening. This ain't tea in the opening. It's something green, but you get the tea, but it comes off like tomato leaf. I don't think that's it, but it comes off like tomato leaf. It could be basil. Could be basil. All right, let's look up. Let's see what it is. This is Tease Me. Let's see how good my nose is. So you got ginger and lime, black tea, hedione, geranium, cardamom, tonka, vanilla, amber, patchouli, olibanum. So it's got to be the hedione. Because like I said, I know that's not, but I get the tea essence or whatever that I'm pretty sure is going to come in and dry down. But so I'm assuming that's the hedium or the geranium that's really giving off that green nuance. So that's what people left out. I haven't heard anybody talk about that. But you really get, and it's not overpowering. It's not strong. Like it's not off-putting like the tomato leaf is in Blockade or whatever. Because that's nasty. I don't know why y'all like that stuff. But this is cool. This is cool. Tease Me is cool. Tease Me is cool. All right. Forbidden Fruit, which is probably the one I'm most interested in. Earth is like you definitely get the apple. It's earthy. Very aromatic, pun intended. Very leafy. And I ain't even put this up to my nose yet. So it's kind of, yeah. Not as sweet as I was expecting. What's up, Lachey? So I'm getting apple, maybe a little bit of peach. It's gotta be, because there's something slightly musty and earthy here. So there's like a plant, like fresh flowers. That's, you know, so you know how when you cut fresh flowers, rose. I could not think of that for the life of me. There's rose in here, but it's like fresh cut roses. You know, fresh cut roses can give off this slight earthy, musty smell. Not like armpit musty, but you get what I'm saying, like earthy. And you get apple. I feel like there's something else other than the rose here though. I feel like there's something else. I get apple, I get rose. I feel like there's another floral. That's different though. That's unique. That's unique. That's unique. Like this one is unique. So let's see what's in it. Let's see what's in it. Forbidden fruit. Ah, blood orange. So I got the apple, the peach, and the rose right. I did get that. Blood orange, cardamom. I don't really get a lot of the blood orange on my skin. And I'm pretty sure more the amber, vanilla, and all of that will really come through. Yeah. Exactly, Dutch. That's exactly what it smells like. I'm glad it's not as sweet. As a matter of fact, I was playing around with it last week and I have imperative. Yeah, this is actually nice. This is actually a nice combination. Nah, this doesn't smell anything like that, Rock Boy. This is definitely, and the margarita, you get a little bit of the booziness in there too. This is nice though. This is nice. This is nice. That hedion and geranium is bumping on this Tease Me though. Like, yeah. All right. The next one. Now the bottles are fire. I'm a sucker, you know, from a collection standpoint. Now this is sun-kissed. Now from the bottle, I'm expecting something Pacific Chill like, just from the colors. Hopefully not, but just from the colors. I like the colors though. Or hopefully not anything from Jean Paul Gaultier. Nothing LeBeau. Okay, something definitely, there's no apricot here, but there's something in that vein. But I get orange. I get orange. So this is like, we were at a party, we were on a yacht. Pacific Chill definitely stopped by and said, "What's good?" They brought us a gift. It's got to be orange. Maybe bergamot. I mean, it's citrus. This is all citrus. This doesn't have the uniqueness that the other two fragrances have. Tease Me surprised me. The green, that hedion and geranium surprised me. What is that? Forbidden apple surprised me. This is a little more straightforward. It's safe. It's clean. Yeah, I'm not getting anything else. Hold on. I don't know, y'all. Smells a little different in the air than it does on skin. Yo, a ham and cheese sandwich would be busting right now. All right, let's see what's in Tease Me. Not Tease Me. What's this? Sunkissed. I got the orange right. Oh, this also has tea in it. All right, pomelo. Maybe that's why I couldn't tell what was in it, because pomelo is also in it's a fragrance I've been wearing a lot lately. Marley. Simmer Down has pomelo in it, but this is nothing like that. I got mostly orange. That's why I say orange and bergamot, which you see. Tea, cream soda, Aperol and cardamom, cedarwood, amber tonic, vetiver. Vetiver is here. Vanilla cashmere. It's not bad. It's probably the least interesting. I don't know. This is the one everybody's been raving about. This is magnetic. The bottles are fire. I mean, you know. Reflection Man. Respectfully. Reflection Man. Respectfully. Reflection Man. But stronger. Oh, this a heater. This a everyday. Yeah, lights down low. Yeah, you're right, Gems. The gold one, not the dark color one I have, but the gold. Yeah. So, KV, I see why everybody likes this one. It is the most mass appealing. This is a dumb, easy reach. And I do get myself vibes. I get myself vibes. I can see that. I can see that. I got right off the rip. I got Reflection Man though. And don't get me wrong. Let me say this, because people will take that and say, "Oh, Neve just out here creating clones." Y'all can't, if you haven't smelt it, you can't smell what I'm smelling. So I have to try to create a reference point for you. Now, sometimes I'll say I get nuances of this, but then it kind of goes a different direction. This right off the gate, I was like, Reflection Man. Like you can, like immediately it's like, okay, that's that DNA. As it progresses, more of that myself is in there. So, but that's easy, dumb reach. This is everyday office, can't go wrong all year round. That's arguably one of the easiest dumb reach fragrances ever. And the bottle is fire. It's cool. It's cool. Like you get nuance. Myself, that's not as dense as myself. But so just like I said, when Pacific Chill came to that other party, Nah, Pacific Chill rolled by and said, hey, myself and Reflection Man definitely came by this party. And so, you know what else smells like this? Arabiat Prestige Fahad Gaze. So you know what else we got to add to that list? Gucci Guilty Elixir. Not as dense. Not as dense. Just the profile in the air, you get nuances of that. But to me, Gucci Guilty Elixir is much heavier. All of those fragrances are cousins. They are related. They are in the same family. But Gucci Guilty Elixir is the oldest, even though Reflection Man technically is. But that's the big brother because it's like Debo. It's just strong. Reflection Man is the richest. You know, myself is just bougie. They like to make you think they got money. They got a little bit of money, but they just graduated grad school. They just got out of grad school. They got a nice offer to a nice job. Reflection Man, they been up. You know what I'm saying? They was the uncle. They had the first cell phone in the car. They had the first. They was your uncle that you talk about. Be like, man, my uncle had it before any of y'all had it. And then Gucci Guilty Elixir just got out of prison. This is the rematch. It's good. Like this is easy, dumb reach. So still, if I had a favorite, I'm going to go like just favorite as far as what I would wear the most. I'm going to go Forbidden Fruit because that's the most interesting to me. Then I would go Magnetic because it's the most mass appealing. You can't go wrong with that. If you're looking for compliments, go with Magnetic. And then I would go, and all of these are still drying down. I would go with Tease Me. And then I would go with Sunkissed in that order. So we started with Forbidden Fruit. No, we started with Tease Me. Yeah, Tease Me is really green. And now, and more of that tea comes out, that is a really green fragrance. That is a really green fragrance. Forbidden Apple, that vanilla, I think that's vanilla is starting to come through, and some amber, super nice. Yeah, Sunkissed is, you know, cool. But it's probably gonna be my least favorite out of those. All right, bet. Now I shouldn't have done that because all right. Now let's talk about Argos. I really hope this changed my mind. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wait. Let's talk about something different. Mr. Christopher Lee sent me out a package, man. Sent me 2 of his fragrances. I don't have any of the originals, so I can't tell you what the branding looks like, but like white box, I'm kind of a fan of the packaging, you know, as a minimalist. You know? The logo is kind of dope. I'm feeling that. All right, so 2 fragrances. Be quiet, James. So the first one is Vanilla Coffee. And I'm wondering, is this like a true vanilla coffee or is this like an Amore Cafe type thing? Again, reference points. I'm not doing this for the point of comparison, reference points. And then we have Ripple Effect. All right. Then we have Ripple Effect. Goose, your personal feelings towards people are your personal feelings towards people. He sent me the fragrances. So I'm going, this is my first, I'm going to talk about them. Trying to make sure my hands are straight. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna do vanilla coffee first because I need to switch up from the citrus. 2 sprays. So you definitely, as a reference point, y'all funny. You definitely get a more cafe vibes, but not as dense. And this is a little bit nuttier. Yo, y'all ain't got nothing to do with what y'all got anything to do. There's something here. I don't know if it's floral or if it's plant-based. Like, nah, not like La Tacita. What up, Mo? It's not a more, this reminds me. Because it's not a heavy coffee. It's not a heavy coffee. And it's not an overdose of vanilla. I'm going to just look it up. Matter of fact, are the notes up here? All right. Vanilla coffee is a warm and addictive fragrance that blends bold aroma of fresh coffee with a splash of almond. Okay, so it must be the amaretto. The heart reveals a creamy twist of ice cream and spice speculoos, whatever that is, creating a gourmand indulgence that feels both cozy and irresistible. Anchored by rich brown sugar and soft vanilla in the base, the scent is a comforting treat that lingers with sweet, velvety depth. So you remember the video I made where I talked, ooh, what is it? I have a reference point for this. It's not a more cafe. I thought it was going to start off like a more cafe, but it's something else. It's not, maybe it's vanilla haze. Maybe it's vanilla haze, but like, cause the amaretto, it's not boozy, but it gives off this airy floral plant type feel that sometimes certain liqueurs or certain alcohols can do to a fragrance. It's not bad though. It's not as, that's gonna sound crazy. It's not as dense as I was expecting. So when I see vanilla in coffee, I was expecting something super dense, but I'm not mad at it. You know, so if you're looking for something that's not as dense, yeah, I'm not mad at that. All right, now let's do ripple effect. Ripple effect is the other one. I like this better. Sandalwood. This reminds me How can I describe this to y'all? It approaches like it's going to be nah. There is a fragrance. This puts me in the mind of it'll come to me. As soon as I get off live, it'll come to me. This gives me Tom Ford vibes. Very, very Tom Fordish. The sandalwood, I feel like there's a slight, like this sweet, airy leather. Could be, no, it's not suede. It comes off like leather, but it may not be leather. It could be something different. This one is smooth. That vanilla coffee is all right. More of the Amaretta is starting to come through. Like, is there rose? I feel like there's some floral, some rose. I can't, it's like this Tom Ford, maybe not Tom Ford. I'm in that vein though. Not Tom Ford. Because now I feel like I'm getting rose. But it could be something else. Initio. Let me just look it up. Is this on which? Let me look it up. It's driving me crazy. Initio. It has this Tom Ford Initio style. Very Tom Fordish, very Initio. Vanilla coffee is very Fugazi-like. Very Fugazi-like. Christopher Lee. Christopher Lee. All right, ripple effect. Oh, okay. He said it, I didn't. Top notes, cinnamon, saffron. Middle notes, rum, hedion. So that's the floral that I was talking about. Base notes, tobacco, sandalwood, which is what I really got. Basically inspired by Initio side effect. So I did not know that these were impressions. So I did not know. I did not know when he reached out to me. I did not know that. Side effect? I mean, I don't know about the whole side effect thing. I will say it's good. I will say it's good, but I don't know about the side effect thing. Like, I get side effect, but I wouldn't consider this as like see, Dutch, I didn't know that. This is my first time experience in the house, so I didn't know that. All right, and what's the other one? Vanilla coffee. So since y'all already know, was this Amore Cafe? Because I think vanilla coffee is an original. because it did not go like I thought it was going to start off as like a more cafe, and then it kind of did something different on its own. Coffee, amaretto, ice cream, speculoos, brown sugar, vanilla. Yeah, it's the amaretto. It's the amaretto that's really giving it the life. So if you like, I mean, he says it here, if you like a French vanilla cappuccino and you like a splash, you know what I'm saying, of a pick-me-up in your drink, yeah, that's gonna be it. Yeah, a less cafe. Yeah, it's not a coffee fragrance. Yeah, there's not a coffee fragrance. Yeah, this is not a coffee fragrance. I can see ripple effect definitely being more. You probably would dress this up. This is not an everyday. Now, magnetic cap. Y'all see the logo there. And like I said, I'm gonna do an official review on the fragrance or whatever on all of these. So act like you ain't never seen it when you see them. All right. All right, y'all, it's 9 o'clock. I got some more work I need to do. So and when I say I'm about to be out, I'm about to be out. I'm gonna spray this just because I'm on live with y'all. This is it's like a reaction 1.5. Fire and desire. I don't think I have anywhere else to spray this. Let me do this. Tuberose, for sure. Tuberose. Smells like an Argos fragrance. I don't know, Argos. Y'all gotta do something different. I need to come back to this. I get tuberose. There's some citrus here I'm not really familiar with. How is compliment factor with collector's edition for you? Like Afnan, Supremacy Collector's Edition? Yeah, like it goes, it works. Tuberose, maybe a little bit of amber. There's some sweetness here. I feel like I don't want to say that. Definitely has that Argos signature. Yeah, that's a highly complimented fragrance, King Cash. So if you're looking to get it, can't go wrong with it. Let me report back on Argos. Let's spend some more time with it. Let me report back. Right now, I'm just getting tuberose and some citrus. Some citrus. Some level of citrus. My favorite sandalwood fragrance? Honestly, probably LP 003, which is basically a play on Santal 33. Same perfumer. I just kind of like it better. It fascinates me how y'all can decipher the notes by smell. Simone, I'm not a genie or a wizard. I'm not Voldemort or Harry Potter. There are some people out here who can really break fragrances down. Here's the thing. Once you smell one, this is a poor man's definition. Once you smell one, you smell them all. Now, as you get deeper into niche perfumery, as I'm learning, there are different levels to the accords. So like people love to say, oh, everybody buys is getting the oils from the same place. This may be true, but you're not getting the same level or same quality of oils. So let's say if there are 3 different fragrance houses that all said we got our tuberose oil or whatever from Guerlain. That don't mean they all got the exact same oil, even though it came from the same house. So what I did personally is I made sure I started getting my nose on raw materials. So fragrances that I fell in love with, that I wore on a regular basis, I made it my mission to actually go get my nose on the raw materials as much as I could. So as I got familiar with the things that I actually like, I started to figure out what works well on my skin. So I can kind of look at the notes of something and be like, I'm probably not gonna like that. What has turned me with tuberose, because tuberose is definitely not one of my favorite fragrances. Royal Crown kind of restored my faith in tuberose. And the way it's done. EVA kind of restored. That's what I'm saying. I think designer killed tuberose for people. And tuberose can go either way. Argos just came out with a tuberose fragrance. I don't think it was Midas Touch. I think it was the fragrance before then was tuberose. But I get tuberose here. I get an Argos signature. I don't get anything that wows me. That's why I said I'm gonna sit it. I'm gonna come back to it tomorrow. But I don't get anything right now that says take me through there. But yeah, as you start to get your nose on certain raw materials, I mean, at the minimum, you can just, go order some essential oils or something like that. Is it the same thing? No, but it gives you a reference point until you can actually go to a space where you can really get your nose on raw materials. And the more you smell something consistently, you know what to look for. You know what to smell the next time you smell something. And when you're smelling stuff every day, prime example, people hate watching movies with me because of my background. So when I watch people's content, it's kind of tough because I have to kind of take off the professional hat because I'm paying attention to stuff, not because I'm judging, because I'm always looking for how I can do something or improve. So I'm looking at lighting, I'm looking at cameras, I'm looking at effects, I'm looking at lower thirds, I'm looking at text, I'm listening to the audio, I'm looking at what kind of microphone you're using, I'm looking at the background. When I go to movies, I'm looking at lighting, I'm looking at CGI, I'm looking at composition, the sound design. I'm paying attention to all of that. I brought that same aspect into fragrance. Also, I've been blessed to be privy to a lot of information behind the scenes now. So I'm really looking at fragrance differently, which is why I said my style or my approach, you're going to see it's going to evolve even more and it's going to change as we go into 2026, as I'm going to be more informational. So my job is not to sit here and tell you, you should buy Ripple Effect or you should buy vanilla coffee. My job is not to sit here and tell you, you should buy Sunkissed, you should buy Tease Me. My job is not to sit here and tell you, you should buy Iha. My job is to sit here and tell you, this is what I get. And I really like this, or this is cool, or it's just not for me. That's it. To me, that's what it always should have been. That's what it should be, point blank, period. Now, there are going to be some things that's just going good. It's just going to wow me and be like, all right, that's fire. I just, that's dope. But Yeah, that's why I'm thankful for Thana. Thana wowed me. Street Scent wowed me. I'm waiting to be wild. I want to be wild. Not wild, wowed. But yeah, that's just my take. I'm pretty sure some other people would give you some other things, Simone, but honestly, it's repetition. It's repetition. It's just like perfumers, for, you know, in order for them to get on with certain houses, like they got to take tests. You just can't be like, yeah, I'm this and I'm that. It's like, no, you got to prove yourself. So I forgot how many notes or how many accords you have to be able to recognize. Just like a sommelier. Same thing with wine. Like, so imagine, and I'm getting ready to get off. This is probably my most lackluster live of the year, and you can probably tell because I'm tired. Imagine you as a content creator critiquing an expert. Like an expert perfumer who worked with the brand on this brief. Like, have y'all ever seen a fragrance brief? I'm asking a legitimate question. Like, have you ever seen a real fragrance brief from the brand? Not like the write-up they put in Fragrantica on the website. I'm talking about, this is what the fragrance was supposed to be. So imagine I come on camera and I tell Quentin Biche, that's not how that's supposed to go. Or that's trash. No, I don't like it. Or I may like it. It's not my place to say, I wouldn't have done that. That's why you'll never do it. You're right. You wouldn't have done it. You are absolutely right. You would not have done that. Because there is a whole different world. If y'all ever get the opportunity to start talking to brands and start talking to perfumers behind the scenes, it is going to change the way you look at these bottles. You're going to slow down. You're going to pause a little bit. You're going to be more deliberate about your reviews and more intentional about the information that we give. You're going to be more careful. You're not going to be in a rush either. And you're going to understand even more that there are levels to the perfumery. Levels. Like, there always been levels, but you're really going to start to understand there are levels. And you're going to see, okay, there are some companies who say, all right, this brief, start with that fragrance. And then you're going to see some companies that say, all right, let's start from scratch. Like, not just, I want tuberose. No, I want this type of tuberose. I want the tuberose to smell this way. Like, I don't want it to come off like this. Because again, we just see a note. We see bergamot and we think all bergamots are the same. We see tobacco. We think all tobaccos are the same. We see vanilla. We think all vanillas are the same. It's different. It's different. Everybody doesn't source everything from the same place. Everybody doesn't use all naturals, because if you made an all natural perfume, it would probably stink. So there has to be some synthetics in there. And some things you just can't use in its natural form. You have to synthesize it. So yeah. And that's I'm forever a student. But when you get to sit down with some of these people, there are conversations that I have had I will never get an opportunity to talk about on camera. But I try to tell y'all without telling y'all. I'd be like, respectfully, nobody in this community really knows what they're talking about. There's a few people. If you have your own fragrance, then you know, then yeah. To a degree. If you have your own fragrance, then you know what's up. And if you are friends with people who have their own fragrance and they tell you all their business, then you probably know what's up. But we don't know, I myself included. We don't know what we're talking about. We think we know. We think we know. We talk about this house, we talk about that house. Oh, this house is great because it costs this, or the quality of this, or the quality. We don't know. You don't know. You just know what they put out there in the press. You don't know. You don't know. Read these briefs. Look at this money. Look at these price sheets. I promise to you, if you ever get the chance or the opportunity, it will change the way you look at, it'll change the way you look at clones. You'll stop buying a lot of clone fragrances. You'll start to slow down heavy. You'll be like, oh, okay. I'm gonna tell you what should really make you slow down. Most of the people that own the grocery stores and the fast food restaurants, like the FDA, why do they allow us to eat and prescribe us everything that they don't take? Think about that. Now, most of us can come to that consensus when it comes to food. They don't eat that stuff. It's the same way with a lot of these fragrances. The people that sell Lattafa don't wear Lattafa. The people that sell F9 don't wear F9. The people that sell Risasi don't wear Risasi. The people that sell Fragrance Royal and French Avenue, they don't wear it. They sell it because we keep the conversation going, because the West we are the biggest consumers, and especially people of color. But that's a whole nother conversation. You know, I ain't gonna get on that tonight because we'll be up here all night and I'm winding down. So yeah. So if they don't wear it, I asked y'all a question before. I was like, why doesn't Cal wear his own fragrance? The whole point of duping is to make it better. So you tried to sell everybody, and this is no shot to Cal. I'm legitimately asking a question. Y'all have never seen Cal on camera hype up his Rayhan cologne. Kyle Cologne. You ain't seen it. Every time somebody interviews him, what does he say? How Fetty. He never talks about Cal Fetty. He talks about how Fetty. I think like that. So it's good enough for you to sell it to me, but it's not good enough for you to wear it. So what's really good then? What's up? What's up? Because you, at this point, you peddling, you hustling, and I respect the hustle, but I'm like, what's really going on? Because you don't wear it. It ain't like your mama or your grandmama, what they gonna, or your auntie. See, Thursday, they gonna cook and then they gonna watch you eat. That's different. Some of y'all don't know nothing about that. If I come to your house and your mama cook and she sit down and eat with us, food ain't good. You ain't had good food. Food is not good. If you do that, I'm questioning you. Food is not good. There is no way you slave for days getting ready for Thanksgiving and you sit down and you eat. No. A real artist waits to see the reaction from the people. I want to see them partake in what I just did. You don't eat. What's wrong with y'all? I need to introduce. Y'all ain't had no good meals, man. I could tell y'all ain't had no good meals. I could tell by the way y'all be acting over these fragrances. Y'all ain't had no good food lately. You think you have because you ain't been exposed to good food. So that's the only exception to the rule. It's going to be Thursday. After mama, grandma, auntie, or if you cooking for your family or whatever, they get to cook and then watch. Everybody else, I'm like, what you mean you don't wear latafa? You made it. It's so good. Why you don't wear it? Telling y'all. So I'm not finna be on this camera arguing with folk. I'll be like, okay, you got it. You know what? You know what my answer is for the rest of the year and going into 2026? You right. You right. You right. Nah, man, that's trash. You right. Nah, that's the best thing. You right. You right. You right. You want to argue. Nah. Go ahead and call it tonight. Who made the potato salad? Classic. Yeah, grandma, boy, it brings grandma pleasure to sit there and watch everybody indulge in her labor. See, grandma cook all the time, but y'all know this is the Olympics of cooking, what we getting ready to go into. This is it. We've been waiting all year for this. Y'all putting up Christmas trees, disrespecting Thanksgiving. What's wrong with y'all? You're not going to disrespect Thanksgiving like that. You're not going to do it. Stop disrespecting my sweet potato pie. Stop it. And we don't do no pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving. You eat pumpkin pie any other day of the week. We eat sweet potato. I don't care what you say. Sweet, and yes, I want my food to touch. I can't stand y'all two pretty people that think you too good to let your food macerate with one another. Yes, I want the pot liquor to touch the yams. I want it all to touch the mac and cheese. I want the gravy to bring it all together. Yes, it better touch. Let your food macerate. Talking about I don't like my food to touch. What you mean you don't like your food? What's wrong with you? Who don't like their food? What you talking about? It's all on the same fork. Can you imagine? Can I paint a picture for y'all? That stuffing. See, I'm country. We don't do dressing. We do stuffing. And as a matter of fact, let me blow your mind with something. We do oyster stuffing. See, because we seafood heads. You know, we close to the coast. Somebody talking about oyster stuffing, I guarantee you ain't never had no flavor like this in your life. Crazy work. Hear me when I say it. Crazy work. We feed multitudes. I've been hating it ever since I was a kid. Why everybody got to come to our house and eat? Y'all done ate at your mom. You ain't got to come over here and eat my food. Eat at your house. Come and eat, no. Tell your mama she can't cook. I'm sorry. Want to come eat my grandmama and not my mama food. And I'm on mac and cheese duty because I'm like that. Don't let this weight loss fool you. Don't let this be, bro, you see my neck? My jaw. Don't let it fool you, dog. We don't dress no turkeys, Jason. We stuff stuff them birds. We stuff them. We stuff them. Turkeys aren't meant to be dressed. We stuff them. Stuff. Y'all tripping. Might want no dressing. We ain't put, what I'm gonna put dressing on the turkey for? I'm trying to take the clothes off. I'm trying to undress that turkey. I don't want to dress it. Strip, baby. And don't turn the lights off either. Turn the lights on. Let us see that glaze. It's time for me to go. It's time for me to go. Oh, I'm mad, dog. I'm mad because I'm sick of people disrespecting Thanksgiving just for the sake of Christmas. No, you wait to put your tree up after we eat. Wait to put your tree up. Yes. We want cranberry sauce, man. I don't want no cranberries. We don't do no cranberries. We want cranberry sauce. Sauce. Now, Walt is here. Fatboy has left the building. Walt is here. Because now I need all my fat boys to stand up. The crazy part is I'm really only going to be able to probably eat one plate. And I'm going to probably be done. I'm going to tell you what I'm about to do. If y'all see me do something crazy, I'm about to go get the muffin pan. And I'm going to separate. I'm going to go against what I just said. And yeah. Simone, you is crazy. It's all the same. It's all the same. Christmas, literally, Thanksgiving overtime. That's all it is. That's all it is. How long you eat leftovers? Now, when I was in college, bro, we ate them leftovers all week. All week. But honestly, by Friday, like when I was still going forth back home, like so I would go home and then come up, like when I was still in school and stuff like that. Yeah, I ate you probably to the weekend through Sunday. Now, after Friday, I'm gonna be tapped out. I'm like, I'm good. I'm gonna be tapped out. And also, let me say this, because I'm supposed to been gone. 2 days, Saturday, you better throw away them leftovers. Man, y'all tripping. Y'all tripping, man. 2 days? Nah, bro. You at least, We got to get Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You can get Sunday out of them. You can get Sunday out of them. Hey, y'all people. Hey, I'm gonna be over it Friday. I'm gonna be done Friday. Matter of fact, I don't understand how y'all doing, like people that's doing Friendsgiving before Thanksgiving. I'm not gonna want to eat on Thanksgiving. If we doing Friendsgiving, it better be some fish. It better be a seafood boil or something. I don't want no turkey, no stuffing, no mac and cheese, no sweet potato. I don't want nothing that's going to spoil my appetite on Thursday. We can do Friendsgiving all day. Let's cook out. Let's grill. Eat some ribs or something. It's our season, bro. Tell them, Gator. It's our time. All right. Y'all people that bother me. I used to date a chick. They used to say this. And they would say, they'd be like, you know what we have for dessert? I'm like, what do y'all have for dessert? She was like, sweet potato pie. I was like, how many pie? She was like, one pie. I said, one pie? Like y'all had one pie? Like that's what y'all eat? Y'all eat sweet potato pie for dessert? Nah. Oh, nah, bro. We don't do that. We don't do that. Honestly, Jason, it's the same. Ultimately, it's the same thing, just different technique. But we don't do no stovetop, dog. No. No. Y'all do sweet potato pie as the dessert? Because we eat pie with our meal. Like we eat pie with the meal. Like that's not dessert. You might see me with a slice of pie instead of some cornbread or roll or whatever. That's my bread. And I'm not lying. I grew up where it was nothing for my grandmother to make 20, 30 plus pies. And I'm not lying. And I'm gonna really say like 40. 5 cakes and 4 pies, that wouldn't make it to dinner. That wouldn't make it to dinner. Matter of fact, that wouldn't make it. That would not survive. That would not survive in Eastern North Carolina. People be shocked. They'd be like, wait, how much pie? I'd be like, bro, like, yeah. Because you got people taking personal pies home. Like it was nothing for me to come back to school with like at least 2 pies. Now you got cakes, cheesecakes, stuff we call like yum yum, certain puddings, all that kind of stuff. But pie? Nah, bro, that's bread. Yeah, man. And shout out to everybody that's lost a loved one around this time. Like I said, man, thank the holidays are the hardest time for people. You know what I'm saying? And so, nah, we don't do no pie for no dessert, bro. I be, bro, thank you. See, you understand. You understand. Pie on the plate with greens is a masterpiece. Can you imagine a fork with turkey and rice and gravy and stuffing and potato salad and collards and cranberry sauce and macaroni and cheese and a piece of pie? All on the same fork? Boy, you ain't never had an orgasm like that. Pause. On the same fork? Lachey, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, Lachey. Don't do that to me, Shay. Shay, don't do that to me, Shay. Shay, don't do that to me. Dang, Simone. Like, did y'all hear what I just described to y'all? Oh my God. Can we get some deviled eggs? I don't want no angel eggs. I want deviled eggs. Some of y'all too deep. You're too spiritual. You're too churchy. Oh, we do angel eggs around here. Well, take them angel eggs and throw them in the trash. Give me all the deviled eggs you got. Give me all of them. But some of y'all feeling, be off. Be off. It be off. That potato, let me tell you something. And no, you can't use the same filling from the potato salad that you use in the deviled eggs. Yeah, he wrote Memphis. You must not, bro. Come on, dog. What I tell y'all, I'm a fat boy in real life. Yes, you can. Now, I might, look, going back to Simone's point, I might not be able to pick out all 30 notes in the fragrance, but I can pick out all 30 notes on my plate. Every single savory one of them. Every single one of them. Every single one. Every single one. Every single one. Corey, what's going on, man? We talking about Thursday, man. Simone, she in Winston. You on the opposite side of the state. She in Winston. Big back act. Hey, bro, call it what it is. Big back activity. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to say it for y'all one more time. Some turkey, rice, gravy, stuffing, potato salad, sweet potato pie, collards, cranberry sauce. Did I leave anything out? Macaroni and cheese. All on the same fork. The same bite. Man. And watch me, I'm telling you, I'm gonna probably only really be able to eat one plate. That's it. That's it. I'm not a big ham person. Now, honey baked ham be fire. But I'm not crazy about ham. My uncle, we do ribs at Thanksgiving too. They're gonna be fire. We do not do chicken. I see a lot of people do chicken. We don't do chicken. Hey, this vanilla coffee smell good. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, it smells good. Or maybe I'm just hungry right now. I'm not out of control. I'm not out of control. You and Beatty Forest Road could. Hey, you in the paint. You in the paint. Boy, you don't need a shovel for that. I need some stuffed turkey wings and oxtails. Yeah, that giblet gravy. And here's the thing. Let me help y'all with something. We don't glutton on Thanksgiving. You will kill yourself. Let me give y'all a fat boy technique. Eat breakfast. Eat something light. Eat something light. Don't eat nothing heavy. Especially now, some of y'all do dinner. I would never make it. We do lunch. We gonna eat no later than 1 o'clock. Like the game, we gonna watch the parade. The game gonna be on. We gonna eat. Y'all folks that be eating 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night, I don't know how you do it. God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. I was dating somebody and I did that one. I said, never again. Yeah, I know we ain't gonna make it. No. But Simone, you in the trenches with that Beatty Ford, boy. Because again, what happens is you create GI issues because your body, now it depends on, I'm not a health professional, so take this with a grain of salt. But as a fat boy in real life, I'm not trying to tell you how to glutton or eat more. But what I'm saying is if you go the whole day without eating, and you eat late, you're gonna hurt yourself. You're going to get full faster, and then you're gonna be forcing food for no reason. So if you're gonna eat late, then you need to eat very small portions. That's not you gonna, man. That's why you're gonna be over there with your pants unbuttoned, about passed out. Not in no crazy situation, I hope. You know what I'm saying? Like turkey, the tryptophan is gonna try to put you to sleep anyway, but what's gonna put you to sleep fast is because you ate too much. You ain't gonna be able to function. And you didn't eat all day. So your body is like, well, were we fasting today? And then you just go crazy, like boom, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. So now what do we do with this food? You got to go in hyperdrive. You got to go in hyperdrive. And so it's like, this ain't right. Like you ate way too much too fast. Now, again, that's as for me in my house. What works for you, works for you. I just know this. I can't go all day without eating and then you try to eat a lot because you get this sensation thinking you hungry. No, you need something. I don't know. I don't know how people do that. Like they go all day without eating and be like, oh man, I'm about to starve. That's a setup for disaster for me personally. I can't do that. I can't do that. I got to eat. I have to eat something. I got to get this fat man metabolism going. So by the time I get ready to eat, my stomach is expecting, all right, it's time to eat. Anybody finna be fasting all day and then go dump all that, man, you be done passed out. Hey, what part of Georgia you in, Simone? We eat at my great grandmother's about to. Yeah, I don't know. We eat at noon and eat until. Yeah, if we eat in any later, like I said, we usually gonna eat by 1, 2. If we 2 o'clock, somebody mad, somebody fussing, something wrong, something done went real wrong. I just ate after 20. Okay, but did you go to a buffet? And do you normally fast? Like, do you do intermittent fasting? Never, Memph. Never. That's like me telling people. That's like me telling people, like people that only wear cologne fragrances that haven't experienced niche. I'm like, you've never experienced it, man. It's the perfect. Oh, I love sleep. I just know, like when I'm energized like this, it's like a kid. Run them, wear them out. That way, because when yeah. See, it's a technique, man. It's a technique. It's a technique. It is a technique, bro. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, boy. I'm trying to tell y'all. Post, do like all the other people do on Facebook and post pictures of your crazy plates. I'm gonna start a thread on my community page. Y'all post your plate. Post your plate. Yeah, post your plate with that red Solo cup. Post a picture of your plate with that red Solo cup. Oh, chicken salad. We had chicken salad is definitely gonna be there on Thursday. But yeah, bro, like, so you can eat chicken salad after not eating for 24 hours. I'm talking about people that gorge. People that go crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. I try to fast 18 hours, usually about 4 to 5 p.m. to have my last meal. I don't always do it though. Yeah, shout out to people that Exit 395. Shout out to people. Last exit. Okay. Shout out to people that do intermittent fasting. Like, I do it unintentionally. It's not intentionally. I don't really care for it. Because for me, like, I choose the days where I'm like gonna fast or whatever if I need to do a reset. But yeah, there were a lot of things that were working against me in my metabolism. So now that not eating late is the biggest key. That's the biggest key. That's the biggest key, you know, but I like doing things that are sustainable. To me, intermittent fasting is cool. It's not a lifestyle I want to live by. I think when you need a jump start or something like that, or you just need to, you know, reset your body. If you feel like you've been eating crazy over the summer and, you know, going through the fall and you get ready to go into hibernation, it's like, okay, it's good to reset. Shout out to, I know people that do it though. I'm like, it don't really work for me. Don't really work for me. But that last meal, you know what I'm saying? Eating earlier. And we get these steps in, bro. Y'all gym junkies, and I respect it. I hate the gym. I like being outside. I ain't like being in the gym since I was playing football. I was a gym rat then. I don't know, man. Maybe it's the people that be in the gym though. But I like being outside. I like being outside. I like getting emails in or whatever. But I don't eat chitlins, but the fam definitely gonna eat them. Starve myself the day before so I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. I can't do it. I would die on Thursday. My body would be like, what in the world? Not from the fasting, but from the trying to eat that heavy food. Because again, when you fast like that, especially people that fast on a regular basis, whether it's for health reasons, whether it's for spiritual, religious reasons or whatever, when your body goes through the process of fasting, you will kill, I can't say that because I'm live. I've been took my video down. You will do super damage to yourself trying to eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, because fasting is really a mental thing. It really, I mean, it has physical benefits, but it is more of a mental thing. Because when your body is asking your brain, did you forget to eat? Like, your body and your brain are having this conversation back and forth. Did we forget to eat, or are we intentionally not eating? Because there's a difference. Because if we're intentionally not eating, then I can eventually kick my body into ketosis. If I forgot to eat, or if I'm starving you know what I'm saying? Now we're going to go into starvation mode. So now the body is like, all right, well, we got to protect ourselves. Like, your body is like, you were made in the image of God. Your brain is powerful enough to know if you depressed or if you just missed a meal or if you intentionally doing something. It's going to respond 3 different ways, because some people don't eat out of emotional reasons. Some people don't eat out of spiritual reasons. And then some people don't eat out of financial reasons. And then some people don't eat because they've been busy. Your brain is powerful enough to discern between, all right, where we need to pull these reserves from. Like, for real. Like, for real. Because if you intentionally fasting, you're not really going to be hangry, because that is a mental and an emotional thing. So you keeping your emotions in check anyway. Now, if you don't do it often, then yeah, you're going to be thrown. But if it's a lifestyle practice, something you do often, Nah, you kind of look forward to it. Cause I'm gonna be honest with you, sometimes you get tired of eating. And I know that may sound crazy because you're looking at me being like, y'all would be surprised at the number of quote unquote big people that really don't eat as much as you think they do. Like it's a lot of people where you be like, and honestly, that's kind of their problem. They don't eat. It's like, or they're eating the wrong things, or they may eat one big meal a day. Like you can't, again, I'm not a dietitian. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just telling you what works for me. Take that how you want it. I know personally that does not, it is the complete opposite or the complete reverse or whatever. So yeah, that's just for me. I'm like, that don't work. One time a day. I at least try to make sure I get, I'd rather do, if I got to cut it up in 2 meals or whatever, I'd rather do that. But, nah. Yeah, bro. Once you get the cravings under control, bro, you Gucci. You Gucci. Yeah, once you get the cravings under control, man, it's nothing. I think that's what people really struggle with. It's the cravings, bro. Because people don't understand how serious gut health is. Like gut health is like for real. Like y'all need to go to the doctor. Especially men. Go to the doctor. Stop being hard, bro. Ain't nothing hard about being 6 feet under. There is nothing hard about somebody crying over your casket because there is something you could have prevented. Be scared, but go. Yes, be scared. Go in there and be like, man, I know I ain't been in here. I need to know what's going on with me. Because I can't fix what I don't know about. I can't change what I don't know about. Men. Women are kind of forced to go to the doctor. Men, go to the doctor. If you gonna do anything in 2026, don't you buy another. If you ain't been to the doctor this year, don't you buy another fragrance. It is crazy to me the money we spend on clothes and fragrances and all of these things. And we got high blood pressure, high cholesterol, prostate. Y'all know how many men are dying from like colon and prostate cancer? Come on, man. Come on, man. Like for real, bro. Like real talk. Like take your health. Take your health serious in 2026. As a matter of fact, you got what we got 40 days left in the year. You can a lot can change. A lot can change. Man, Simone, my lives always do that. My lives always do that. They always take a turn. They always take a turn, yo. You know what? You know how many times like men can relate to this, probably women too. But you know how many times you had like a sharp pain or something in your chest and you just blew it off and was like, oh, that was gas or something? Y'all stop thinking stuff is small, especially if you have insurance. I get it. If there are some people that don't have insurance, I get it. Bro, if you go to work every day and you got insurance from your job, go to the doggone doctor. Don't you buy another fragrance from Lattafa. Go pay your copay. You see what I'm saying? And definitely that Dutch. Go to the, I'm serious, man. Can't start with Thanksgiving then. Nah, real talk. I mean, like, for real. Like, go to the doctor. That's why I said, like, listen, I love, like, I'm a big up Thanksgiving. If y'all think I'm not finna eat myself to death, though, I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna enjoy the food, but I ain't even gonna be able to eat that much. I know I'm gonna get, you know, and my portions are gonna be small and be like, yo, I can't take it. Simone, we adult 24/7 around here. 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. It don't matter. We always adulting. But nah, real, I'm tired of seeing people my age and younger. I'm tired of seeing men, especially. I'm tired of seeing folks die for stuff that's preventable. And especially in this space, because we are out here spending reckless amounts of money to smell good, to cover up the things that we really should be taking care of. I don't care about no niche, no designer, no clone, no nothing if I can't enjoy it. And some of y'all got performance issues with your fragrances, and it ain't because you don't take a bath, because you got a condition. Got something going on the inside. You need to go get that thing checked out. That says Latifah cheaper than the copay. Boy, that's some high insurance. Thank God for the state. Woo, boy. Now that's a specialist copay right there. That's a specialist copay right there. I hope your PCP copay ain't that high. I hope your primary care, but go to the doctor, man. Go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Like for real. You cannot fix what you don't know is broken. And the body was built. My dad has always taught me this. The body was built to heal itself. If you feed it the right stuff, it is designed to heal itself. But you got to help it help you. And you sitting here at work and you be like, man, my chest hurt. That ain't normal, dog. That ain't gas. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Do you know I know people who have had like there are people walking around that have had aneurysms and don't know it. People that are walking around that have had multiple strokes and don't even know it. They've had multiple heart attacks. They just haven't gone into like cardiac arrest or whatever and don't even know it. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy, yo. Go to the doctor before you buy another fragrance. I'm gonna let you get through 2025 and I'm gonna pray God keep you and we make it. But before you buy one fragrance, and don't you buy any, I hope the Lord gives you no sleep if you don't schedule a doctor's appointment. I don't care when your whatchamacallit is scheduled. You need to have a doctor's appointment in January. Before you buy another fragrance, go to the doctor. Ain't no need for me enjoying this Latifah if I got to get myself in order. Ain't no need of me enjoying this Creed, this BTV, none of it. We'll spend $400 on a bottle, and we won't spend $50 if it even costs that much to make sure I can breathe. Okay. To make sure I'm not gonna have to get my big toe cut off later. Like, bro, you know you hurting. You know you slow. You know you don't get up as much as you used to. You know it take you a long time to get out of bed. That ain't old age. Part of it is, but it ain't all old age. It's good, bro. You breaking down. You breaking down. I don't know. I see Merv. I like their bottles, but I never seen them. Simone, we pray around these parts. We pray around these parts. I pray for everybody. We pray around these parts for real. And I always tell people, I'm like, yo, you can't ask God to fix what you don't know exists. I like praying about specific things. I'm like, I want to know what to target, because I need to know who I need to make the connection with and what resources I need to go to. So if I have specific problems, I'm going to have specific prayers. I don't like generic prayers. Sometimes you just got to do a generic prayer. You know what I'm saying? When you don't know what's going on, it's like, okay, you know. But no, I'm serious. I'm serious. Go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. Get them miles in. Get them steps in. Whatever you got to do. Do what you got to do, fam. Health is wealth, man. I'm telling you, bro. No lie. No lie, man. No lie. No lie. And sometimes, like I said, you know, amen, Lachey, like sometimes God puts you in a position just to be an example. My prayer is that you don't become that type of example. But it's like, yo, nah, were you able to tell people, been there, done that, you can get through it. Is it going to be tough? Are you going to have to make some changes? Is it going to be painful? Absolutely. Absolutely. Living Proof went through. Absolutely, man. We do what we, and some of it is not our fault. Some of it is not because you got bad diet or this, that, and the third. Some things are hereditary. Some things are genetic. Some things you just can't help. But at the end of the day, I'm all about quality of life. And we can talk. I tell y'all, you're going to get more than fragrance when you come to my channel. Because when you smell good, you feel good. I don't want you smelling good and you don't literally feel good. I'm like, if you do not feel good physically, we need to get to the root of it. If you do not feel good emotionally, let's get to the root of it. If you don't feel good financially, let's get to the root of it. That's my thing. Fragrance just gets you here. It's just an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to come to the table. But yeah, that's all, man. Go to the doctor. Yeah, go to the doctor. Agreed, Dutch. Agreed. Some things take, you know, an extra approach. Some things take an extra approach. And you can do it. You can give it up. Yeah, it sucks. But yo, I'm like, yo, I want to live a long life. I got a lot to do and a little bit of time to do it. And I want to live a long life. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. But man, listen, if nobody, y'all know how I do. We get ready to wrap up because I'm way over time. I'm way over time. But I love these conversations. I love when we're able to be vulnerable, transparent, whatever. But in the words of my brother Jason Virtue, my social battery is getting very low. This is a very busy week. Very busy week. Very busy week. And I got a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it. And I still got a couple of things I need to wrap up tonight before I lay it down. But yeah, if nobody has told you today, I'm proud of you. If nobody has told you today, I love you. If nobody has told you today, I care about you. I'm concerned about you. I see you. I see you. I see what you got going on. I see how hard you're working. I see how hard you're striving. I see the things that you're not able to tell anybody about. Like you're seeing, you're not in this by yourself. I know out here on the internet, things can get weird. Things can get crazy. Things can get downright diabolical, but you're not out here by yourself. That's why we have this community. That's why we have this cul-de-sac. That's why we have this neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? We laugh, we joke, we fight, we cry, but it's family. That's what's supposed to happen. And there are a lot of people this time of the year. This is the toughest time of the holidays are tough. Mother's Day is tough. Father's Day should be tougher than what it is. I'm not gonna get on that today. But Mother's Day is very tough, and then the holidays are very tough because this is a family oriented time. And so lean on somebody, man. Lean on somebody and be a soft landing for somebody. Be strong, but be a soft landing for somebody. You know what I'm saying? Be nice to people. Be nice to people. I wanted to wear this, man. Pause. I had a situation Saturday with some, I'm gonna just call it what it is, racial profiling. And the only thing that saved me, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it wasn't even the Holy Ghost. It was my mama. Because I said, she got to live here. And my mom's name carries weight back home. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that to you. But it took everything in me. Yeah. Not to turn that store out. And I mean everything. I was on the phone. It was like, Walt, chill out. I was like, nah, bro, I'm on one now. Like, I'm on one. I ain't felt this way in a long time. Like, he finna, I've been waiting for this about 5 years. He finna catch all of it. And it's like, nah, bro, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. You got a lot to lose. And people, ignorant people, whether by choice or whether by happenstance, they don't have anything to lose. And some people are here to bait you, you know what I'm saying, into just stupidity. And we deal with that a lot, even on this platform, whether it's comments, whether it's just, some of it is people, and then some of it is we wrestle not against flesh and blood. You know what I'm saying? So always be mindful as much as you can. Always try to be mindful. Just take a deep breath and pause for a second. As much as we love to say pause, literally pause. Like, stop. You know what I'm saying? So I challenge each and every one of you. I don't force my religion on anybody. You know what I'm saying? What you believe in and who you believe in is between you and the God that you serve. But if you are one of those people, if you believe in goodwill, if you believe in praying for people, if you believe in being considerate, then consider the people that you see. That's why when I start my lives, I always tell you, talk to your neighbor. Speak to somebody that you haven't spoken to. Talking to somebody goes a long, you never know what a person is going through. And you literally saying good morning, have a good day, hi, how are you, could literally change somebody's life. I mean, literally change your life. There are people who are hanging on by a thread. And there are people who haven't made up in their mind. Like, they wake up and go outside. Like, if don't nobody say nothing good to me today, this is going to be it. I know it's easy to get mad, to have road rage, to cuss out everybody in the car, to flip out. Be mindful, especially in this season. People are on edge. You're going to go to the store and somebody going to take your parking space. You're going to get cut off. It ain't that deep. It's okay. It ain't that deep. Let them have it. Let them have it. Don't cuss up. Don't cuss back. Don't fight back. Don't argue. Let them have it. Don't blow the horn at the light unless if it's a quick light, okay, blow the horn. But if they've been sitting there, like, wait, give them 2.5 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippis. Like, don't be that person. Not in this, not ever, but especially not in this season. Because people have already lost their mind. And now they are completely unhinged. And I'm not saying that to be funny, to throw that around loosely. But yeah, like, before you go to sleep tonight, consider somebody else. Pray for, it is as simple as, Lord, bless everybody in FragCom. I don't know what they need. I don't know what they're going through, but whatever they need, intervene on their behalf. Bless them. If you know people by name, call their name. Call out Simone's name. You know what I'm saying? Like, Be a community. Like in the words of my brother Dedrick Hicks, positive vibes only. Positivity goes a long way. Negativity gets clicks. It gets the views, but it's momentary. It doesn't last. That's why it always resurfaces. People always try to remind you of who you used to be and what you used to do. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is perfect. We are far from it. Everybody deserves a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th chance. Now, I'm not saying you have to give people a second chance, because I get it. Some relationships don't deserve to be reconciled, but just reconcile within yourself. I'm good. I don't hold anything. I don't harbor anything against anybody. And the reason I'm saying that is because, again, a lot of us have plans for 2026. The reality of it is, man, one of my friends used to say this, it make me mad. People dying that ain't never died before. It sounds crazy, but it's true. That ain't no guarantee. So I'm working hard. It's November the 24th. I'm working hard like I might not see November the 25th. I'm working hard like we might not even make it to Christmas. I'm working hard like I don't know if January 1 is guaranteed. That's how I try to live my life. I'm exhausted. So that way, if and when I do leave here, I don't leave nothing here with me. When they say if I died, they said that man died empty. That man left everything on the field, everything on the court. Like he left it all out there. You know, so yeah. So this is you, like I said, you never know what people are going through, what people are experiencing. Fragrance is just an invitation. That's all it is. That's all it is. Fragrance is just an invitation. It's just an invitation. That's all it is. So I'm going to do something I've never done before just because I feel led to do it. And we're going to pray our way out and then we're going to be it. All right. Simple as that. You know, if that's not your thing, I respect it. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to y'all later. I'll see you in the next video. But if that's your thing, then we're going to pray our way out and that's going to be it. And it's going to be simple as that. And I'll say good night to everybody else. But Lord, it's an amazing day to be alive. And we thank you just for the gift of life. We thank you for health. We thank you for strength. We thank you for being in our right mind and not the left one. Thank you that you didn't leave us in the same place that you found us. There are people who are incapacitated. There are people who don't know whether they're coming or whether they're going. There are people who are locked up. There are people who can't move. There are people who can't take care of themselves. There are people who are homeless right now. There are people who can't walk. There are people who can't talk. There are people who do not have the capacity to smell. They can't hear. They can't see. They can't touch. They can't feel. There are people who can't be concerned with fragrances. They don't even know where the next meal is going to come from. There are people who are trying to figure out how they're going to get their rent paid before the end of the month and be able to have a Thanksgiving dinner. So we don't take this space for granted. We don't take life for granted. We don't take this opportunity for granted. Even things that seemingly are going wrong, we still say thank you. Like stressed, tired, exhausted, feeling, like in despair. We still say thank you. Because literally, no matter where we find ourselves, it could always be worse. And so for that, we say thank you. Thank you for how you keep us. Thank you for how you cover us. It's not anything of our own merit that we've done to deserve to be here. We didn't earn the right to be here, but yet you have kept us and you have covered us and you have watched over us all throughout this year. And it is our hope and it is our prayer that you will continue to keep us and cover us as we go through the rest of this year. So everybody, even that is listening to the sound of my voice, I thank you for blessing them in every area where they need in their life. I thank you for blessing their families. I thank you for blessing their children. I thank you for blessing their households. I thank you for even releasing angels to their addresses to stand watch over their houses. May Fragcom and our Fragcom as a whole, but especially in our neighborhood and our cul-de-sac, may we experience no death, no lack, no loss, no suffering, no depression, no mental illness. Thank you where people are suffering. Thank you for providing the avenue and opening the doors for people to reach out to seek help. Thank you for people being in a position to be able to provide resources, to be able to provide healthy outlets. We thank you for the opportunity to come together in a space where we can lean on one another, where we can draw strength from each other. Thank you for watching over each and every household during the holidays. I thank you that people will have time with their families, that people will laugh, that people will cry, that people will love, that people will forgive, that people will reconcile, that people will cherish. And those who have lost family members, I thank you for even giving them peace in this time. I thank you for opening doors to build and create new memories and new opportunities with new family. Family is not just the people that we are born into, but I thank you for giving us the opportunity to choose and adopt and be adopted and be engrafted in. And I thank you for removing the fear that blocks us from being able to reach out and say, I need, or the fear from being able to accept when people reach out to us. Where there are health challenges, where there are health struggles, I thank you for how you're providing us the strength and the courage to go get seen about those things. I thank you for how you're even healing people right now. You're healing people emotionally. You're healing people from trauma, from past trauma, from distress, from depression, from stress. I thank you for alleviating the pressure of the fear of what could be, the fear of death. I thank you for rebuking the fear of death. I thank you for pulling back that fear so that it doesn't stop people from going forth from it, getting the things and experiencing the things that they need to experience. I think that this space is going to be different, not just in 2026, but it's going to be different tomorrow. The vibe is going to be different. The energy is going to be different. The expectation is going to be different. The fruit and the results of our labor and our community. Lord, the Bible says how good and pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. I thank you for a unified space, not a perfect space, but I thank you that we are a people that have learned how to be present and not perfect. Not present, not perfect, but present. And I thank you that we draw strength from that. Because as we come together, we know that you are also in the midst. And then in your presence, there's the fullness of joy, and the joy of the Lord is our strength. So I thank you that there is strength in numbers. There is strength in unification, even virtually. Like, even though we may be physically separated from one another, I thank you that there is no distance in the spirit. So again, everybody that is on this live, everybody that is represented on this live, for every person that is still watching, for people that will watch the replay, I thank you for blessing their children, bless their mothers, their fathers, their aunties, their cousins. Thank you for blessing the policemen, the firemen, the EMS, the county workers, the bus drivers, the school teachers, the principals, the people that work at the gas station, the people that I thank you for people being covered everywhere. There's no distance, whether it's New York, whether it's North Carolina, whether it's South Carolina, whether it's Cali, whether it's Texas, whether it's Florida, whether it's Virginia, whether it's Dakota, whether it's, Michigan, whether it's Alabama. It doesn't matter where we are. I thank you that we are all connected. And because we are all connected, that Father, we have access to the same level of blessing, that we have access to the same level of protection, that we have access to the same level of grace, that we have access to the same level of mercy, that no one person is better than the next person, that no person feels that they are not worthy to be loved, that they are not worthy of your grace, that they are not worthy of your mercy, because we have all fallen and come short of your glory. So I thank you for the opportunity to use fragrance as an invitation to really pull together, to express our love and adoration for one another, because we don't do it enough. So again, thank you for strength. Thank you for healing. Thank you for deliverance. Thank you for freedom. Thank you for reconciliation. Thank you for restoration. Thank you for love. Thank you for long suffering. Thank you for hope. Thank you for peace. In this season of Thanksgiving, thank you for gratitude. And may our gratitude be the fuel that carries us through this holiday season. And I pray that the words that I've said, Father, that it touches somebody in a way that changes their life, that draws them closer to you, that forces them to seek you for understanding, to get the answers to the questions that they need. Thank you for opening the door. Thank you for providing the opportunity. Even in chastisement, you chastise those who you love. And it's not for anything. We know that all things are working together. We know that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared to the glory that shall be revealed. It's a tough time for a lot of people right now. But I thank you that your strength is made perfect in our weakness, as we allow you to be the source of our strength as we go through these days. So again, cover us all, bless us all, and I consider and count us all blessed. In your son Jesus' name, we pray. Amen. I love y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate you. I'm proud of you. Get some rest. You're going to sleep good tonight. You're going to sleep good. It's going to be some of the best sleep that you've ever had all year. So we are all blessed, man. And yeah, no complaints. No complaints. Absolutely. Thoughts on Kadala Shaka Snow? It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. All right, man. Y'all be easy. I'm out of here. Good night. And yeah, go to sleep like me, because I need to. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Happy holidays, man. When I say happy holidays, I hope y'all have a blessed and an amazing Thanksgiving. An amazing Thanksgiving.